Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of M.U.G.E.N 64. One of the more exciting editions, because that's right, we're going to kill 16 people on stream here today. 16 people will be removed from the M.U.G.E.N 64 tournament. They will be gone. This is round 2 of losers brackets. We've got lots of fights. We've got lots of fan favorites who have been bumped to losers, who you may never see again after today. We've got a very special live musical performance by none other than fan favorite character Grung, the Ice Cream Man, making his return to losers bracket. Are one of them Monica? No, Monica is in winner's bracket. She is the only member of the Spiral still in winner's bracket. And speaking of the Spiral, this is a good time to lead us directly into our opening match of the evening with a very controversial competitor, someone who was just recently bumped down to losers bracket after some notorious fights. We're gonna do the Grillby match first. I will be doing real-time bracket updates. These will be mostly in order with like 2 matches changed. Okay, get ready for possibly to see the angriest man you've ever seen in your life, depending on how this next match goes, because it is going to be Grillby versus Ippo Makenouchi here in the opening match of losers bracket. We are immediately making Frosty sweat as soon as the stream starts. Frosty, he's a tired boy, he's a sleepy guy. We said, come on down. We're gonna, like, get you out of here real quick, brother. Let's go ahead. We're not gonna waste your time, Frosty. Ippo versus Grillby is the opening match. And I believe, let's see, how far does our footage for Grillby go? The broken flamingo coming down. We never found out why. Yes, we did. It's Sadako. She's changing his fate. It's the Spiral. They're cheating. Okay. Is this immediately? Okay, this is... We got some actual cheating. Yes! That's why. That's the story. Anyway, we have some footage shortly after his fight against Palico. If you'll remember, Ashley also tried to trap Palico in a pocket dimension during the fight. Did not work. Is this it? That is it, correct. Grillby slumped against the wall, his body covered in sweat and soot from the intense battle. He knew he had lost, but he couldn't believe it. The Spiral had failed him, and now he had to face the consequences. Damn it, he muttered under his breath, watching as Palico celebrated his victory. I gave it my all, but it wasn't enough. Grillby's flames flickered weakly, a testament to his exhaustion and disappointment. Looks like I'll be heading to the losers bracket, but don't think this is the end for me. I'll fight my way back, even if it kills me. He took a deep breath, trying to muster up the strength to continue. 2 weeks pass. Every member of the Spiral besides Monica is also bumped down to losers bracket. Grillby paced back and forth in his quarters, deep in thought. The losses suffered by the Spiral had taken a toll on him, both physically and mentally. But he refused to give up. He still believed in their cause, and he was determined to fight for their rights until the end. There has to be a way to turn this around, he muttered to himself, running his hands through his hair. We can't afford any more losses. We need to find a way to regain our strength and strike back against Asgore. This guy's delusional as hell. Grillby stopped pacing and turned to face the wall, pressing his palms against the cool stone. We'll rise again, my friends. We will. His orange flames flickered with renewed determination, giving him the strength to continue the fight. Juice Man walks into the room. So does that mean you're going to have your little friends try to cheat and interfere even more during your fights? Grillby's eyes narrowed as he turned to face Juice Man, his orange flames dancing menacingly. You dare question my honor? After everything I've been through? He growled, taking a step closer to Juice Man. I will not allow the Spiral to control me any longer. I am tired of being their pawn. If I continue to fight, it will be for the sake of justice, not their twisted goals. Grillby's voice trembled with sincerity, his determination clear in his eyes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a fight to prepare for. One where I'll rely on my skills, not the machinations of others. With that, Grillby turned away, leaving Juice Man standing there speechless. So just to be clear, Are you officially denouncing your affiliation with the Spiral now that they failed to help you win? Grillby turned to face Juice-Man, his expression hardened. Yes, I am denouncing my affiliation with the Spiral. They have proven themselves to be untrustworthy and deceitful. I will not be a part of their organization any longer. He crossed his arms over his chest, standing tall and proud. From now on, I will fight for what is right, not for their twisted agenda. Grillby's orange flames flickered brighter, a symbol of his newfound resolve. But I won't return Monika's healing nanomachines. That shit's boggy. Well, good luck. I don't imagine Sadako or Monika will be particularly thrilled to hear that you'll be betraying them, and that goes without mentioning all the other members. Grillby smirked, unfazed by Juice-Man's words. They'll get over it, or perhaps they won't, but I can't live my life according to their whims anymore. I have to do what's right, even if it means losing their support. He looked Juice-Man straight in the eyes, and as for betrayal, I never considered myself a part of them. I was just using them to achieve my goals. Now that I've seen the truth, I can't continue down that path. Grillby's flames danced wildly, fueled by his newfound conviction. Well then, I guess it's back to business as usual. So, do you have any thoughts? Why did I say it like this? So, have any thoughts you'd like to... Oh, that's actual English. Alright. You'd like to share about your next opponent, Ippo, a man so focused on training for the fight, he won't even let us interview him? Copium, he's just saying that because he lost. Grillby raised an eyebrow, intrigued by Juice-Man's words. Ippo Makenouchi, huh? He seems quite dedicated to this fight. That can be both a blessing and a curse. He pondered for a moment, studying the little information he had on his opponent. As for my strategy, I'll need to be cautious, yet aggressive. He's clearly trained extensively, so I can't underestimate him. I'll use my speed and elemental magic to keep him off balance, while focusing on hitting weak spots when I can. Grillby's flames danced with determination. This should be an interesting match. Let's see how it plays out. With that, he returned to preparing for the fight, eager to prove himself against Ippo Makenouchi. New character arc obtained. It's the wrong one. Alright, fellas. I hope you enjoyed the 5-minute lore dump. Let's see if he immediately gets eliminated from the tournament. Probably should. He probably, honestly, like, yeah, we just dumped a ton of lore into him. Meanwhile, Ippo's gimmick is he's too busy training to talk. And I think that's okay. I actually think the guy who cares about the fight and, like, being fair, he should probably win. If that's, like, probably the better story in my personal opinion. Not to be biased or anything. We may be desynced, I'm realizing. We're, like, always desynced at the start. Well, we'll see how it goes. Immediately, Ippo's charging up, and he just starts punching. And he's taunting. The crowd is sending Ippo with his energy. They hate Grillby so much, they're sending Ippo all of their energy. Cheating ass in Monika's stage. Wait, this is a spiral stage. What is this, Grillby? Dude, don't look for the Dempsey roll, but Grillby's just a little bit too much of a short king. He's so tiny. Ippo, using a power-up, asking the audience to keep sending him their energy. Big roundhouse kick to the jaw. It's okay, we'll fix the desync after the first fight. I always forget about it. Oh, nice moves there by Ippo. As Grillby trying to juggle him back. This is a very close matchup, assuming Grillby doesn't start cheating. They're both playing very cautious. It's actually maybe the most cautious we've seen Ippo fight, because his opponent's so tiny and disrespectful. Grillby is just a tiny, fancy Marimon. So true. Grillby getting a little bit of advantage here. But if Ippo can just get a big enough punch, a Dempsey roll! They really didn't do that much to him, to be honest, all things considered. He's moving in for some maneuvers here. Grillby hitting him back. I think Ippo just needs to keep dodging, keep getting his support from the fans. He probably needs to stop popping power-ups, because that doesn't really seem to be helping him too much. The power-ups seem to be, like, leaving him open. Grillby takes round 1. No cheating involved so far. Is Grillby going to defeat Ippo fair and square here? Oh, I didn't even mention... loser's bracket, by the way. I was supposed to do this for the last loser's bracket. I forgot. Whoopsie daisies. Loser bracket, everyone's health has been increased by 200%. So everyone has double health than they had in winner's bracket. This is mostly just going to make the fights longer. What?! cannot stress this enough. Frosty's yelling about it in the chat. I literally cannot. I cannot stress this enough. I just did legitimately spend, like, months having every single character fight the same 6 characters over and over again until they had a 50-50 win-loss record. And never fucking once during all of the testing did Grillby do the stupid fucking revive bullshit or an instant kill move. I swear to God. I've been jebaited. I've been gaslit by this Undertale motherfucker. He pocketed all his good moves for when it was actually time for the tournament. The power of the damn spiral. Yeah, something tells me Grillby might still be a member of the Spiral. Maybe stole some trade secrets. Dude, that's so cringe. That's a pretty cringe. That's a pretty cringe way to go. You hate to see it happen, you know. Not to be biased, but to be extremely biased. That's a pretty cringe way to go. Anyway, Grillby moves on. So long to Ippo. We don't really have a way to interview him. He won't talk to us. He's fucking pissed, bro. Who fucking beat Grillby in the first place? Palico did. He was fueled by spite and good intentions somehow at the same time. Dude, holy shit. Yeah, Palico beat Grillby. That's who beat him in winner's bracket. A little off fella's a sus cheer. But he's been on the good list. Holy fuck, dude. That's fucked up. Big salute to Ippo. Didn't deserve to go down this way. I'm gonna do exhibition matches when we get to finals. We may bring Ippo back for an exhibition match. Motherfucker did not get a chance to shine. He got scuffed so bad. Now it's time. We're gonna move on from one member of the Spiral to, I guess is he a member of the Spiral? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Grillby, bro. But we're gonna go on to a member of the Spiral for sure. But we're not gonna talk to them because they don't talk. They're the Moon. But we're gonna have a little chat with Maka Albarn. Maka Albarn? Maka Albarn. Sorry, fellas. We had to make the Discord Twitch sub only reward because shit kept going wrong. You will be facing off. Okay, that's that. We're talking to Maka. We're interviewing Maka. We don't interview the Moon because it's the fucking Moon. It's a big celestial entity. Where the fuck? Where do you fight? There it is. Okay, Maka defeated PD. No, she lost to PD Piranha in winner's bracket. And we do have some footage of immediately after that. Is it this one? It is this one. Maka groans as she leaves the stage after losing to the Piranha Plant. What am I even doing here? I'm just gonna lose like this? I need to calm down. I think Maka might be cooked. 2 weeks pass. Maka... Wait, I gotta do the Kermit voice, but I had a cough drop in. Why are you... Maka Albarn, you're about to face off against the Moon in loser's bracket. You have any thoughts you'd like to share? Maka turns to the reporter and looks a bit nervous, but tries to keep up her usual confident demeanor. The Moon? I've never heard of this guy or his fighting styles. I suppose I do have a few questions. Oh, it's the literal actual Moon? The actual Moon?! Maka is dumbfounded by this, even if that was a stupid question asked. What? How am I supposed to fight the Moon? Oh, well, it's in loser's bracket because it lost to Sasquatch, so it's definitely possible. Maka sighs and groans, her hands at her side, clenching in a fist. Alright, I'll do this. Can't be that hard. Just gotta land the right hits at the right times, right? But that's not all. The Moon's also a member of the Spiral. You think that could affect the fight? Maka's eyes widen at the realization that the Moon is a part of the Spiral. You have to be kidding! If the Spiral's controlling this guy, they'll stop at nothing to win. Good luck, Maka. Yeah, Maka nods in response and looks down from the stage. I'll need it. Maka appearing to have a little bit of a crisis, a little lack of faith in herself. Let me grab the thing real quick. One uno momento. Maka fighting the moon is pretty on point. Let me... Thank you very much for the sub. I'm trying to send the Discord link now. But, Twitch on iPad sucks poopy a little bit. Much appreciated. How the fuck do I message someone? There it is! I did it! I found it! Which one of these is a DM? I don't know buttons, bro. What the hell is... What does the invite button do? What the fuck is this? I just sent you an invite. I don't know why I did that. Ignore that. I don't know what the fuck... I figured out how to do it. I don't understand this shit at all. I've sent you a whisper with the fucking Discord link. I don't know how to DM. Truly Gamer works hard. Thank you. I know it doesn't show it when the motherfuckers walk in and they insta-kill a fan favorite. I have no fucking idea what sending an invite did. Please ignore whatever it does. I don't know what that Twitch feature is. Alright, Maka versus the moon. They should be right next to each other. That's a J. That's a K. That's an M. That means they're nearby. There they are! Maka's down here. Maka has... There she is. Got a lot of M's. I got a lot of M's in this game. Tech error's not human. I mean, like... Kinda just... Not even like a tech error. I was just outsmarted by a fucking... video game character who knew I was doing testing, apparently? Did Monica give all members of the Spiral sentience? Are we getting that level meta? I forgot that... We're backing out. We're backing out. We're backing out. We're backing out. I forgot I was supposed to fix the sync real quick. Sorry. Oopsie daisies. Hit the big deactivate button. Hit the big reactivate button. Hit OK. We should be good now. My mistake. They will no longer be fighting on a snowy mountaintop. Now they're fighting... I think this is a level from Scott Pilgrim. This could be like a different area. This could be like Resident Evil. He gypped you. I've been damn outsmarted. Dude, you see that little caution stick? Okay, well, she's immediately obliterating the moon. Anyway, as I was hilariously saying before Grillby hit the insta move, every character in Loser's Bracket's health has been doubled. I do apologize for forgetting to do that last time for last Loser's Bracket. Ultimately, I don't think it matters too much because all their other stats are the same. It just makes the fights longer because they have more health. Might give a little more of a chance to people who have like slow build fighting styles, defensive fighting styles. But you know, that's just to mix it up. You gotta earn the different ways of fighting here. Maka is obliterating the moon, bro. Listen, Maka, she seemed to be having a little bit of a crisis of faith. Didn't have much confidence in herself. She is tearing the moon up. Oh shit. Oh no, the moon super! Is it gonna be enough? That's like, is something that I feel like does way more damage if health isn't doubled, but that still didn't look like it would have killed. As she should. Moon, I disown you. You should have never been born? No! We need the moon! It does things like move water and reflect sunlight. The moon really isn't a hard hitter. Yeah, because his stupid super moves do like ridiculous amounts of hits. And if the moon had like, when the moon had like a big attack stat, it would just build up to one super that you saw it do and instant kill like anyone it was facing. Good moon slam there. It really needs to just do its slam attack more. The slam attack is really... See, this move was like instant killing everything if I left its like attack too high. Moon put up a little bit of a better fight this time, but it's not standing up to Maka here. Oh, perfect timing for an ad break as Maka is about to win. Big win for Maka. Maka moving on. The moon has been eliminated. That's a second member of the Spiral gone along with Leatherface. I still don't know how you want to count Grillby, but Grillby's technically still in it. But Maka defeats the moon. That's another member of the Spiral gone. And she's moving on to Loser's Bracket round 3. Kimmy may now spin the ad break flexing on the haters. The link is expired. Let me send another one during the ad break. Because it shouldn't be. I literally just got it. Invite a friend. Copy link. Click. Click again. Whisper. Paste. A new link has been sent. Let me blow my nose, and then the ad break should be over soon. Okay. We're coming back from the ad break. Next up is another People May Riot match. This is a things could go wrong. Because it is time. Oh, this one scares me more than Ippo and Grillby. I'm gonna keep it real, fellas. I'm gonna be blatantly biased in this one, but not for the person you might originally have anticipated. How important is the follow-up in the commercial? I don't know what that means, Kimmy. Mean it's someone we like or someone we loathe? Both! Because the next match is Mothra versus Glover. And fellas, I'm sweating over here. Because I genuinely, this is real, we're shooting here. I think, like, Grillby, Glover, and Rabid have, like, the potential to single-handedly ruin this fucking whole tournament and everything I've built. We're at least working around Grillby to, like, build a story. I ain't got nothing cooking with the Rabids and Glover. Fellas, I'm selling pitchforks for 4 cents. Bring your own torches. Torches will be supplied. I've actually prepared for this situation. If you all take a look at your follower emotes, you'll notice I've brought back the return of the Ice Climbers Riot emote, just in case anyone should need to riot for any reason. I should have mentioned that when Ippo lost Frosty. That's my apologies. The torches are on disc DLC. Busted out the free Ice Climbers Riot emote for everybody, just in case it should be relevant for any reason. But let's see here what Mothra. We actually have some footage of Mothra's follow-up after losing to the Rabid. Mothra huffed in frustration, a look of disappointment and irritation on her face. She couldn't believe that the Rabbids' mech suit was the cause of her downfall. She looked over to the camera, the irritation still evident on her face. This loss has only motivated me to fight even harder and not go down without a fight. 2 weeks pass. Mothra, you'll be facing off against Glover in the next round of the tournament. Glover is a controversial competitor who many have accused of having been juicing himself with the magic to be more powerful than what is fair. You have any thoughts you'd like to share? I fucking had a stroke reading that, but that reads normally. You can read it just fine. Mothra's irritation grows upon being reminded of Glover. Glover, she said with an annoyed, irritated tone. She was aware of the rumors and accusations against Glover's use of magic to enhance his strength. She looked straight into the camera. I am aware of the allegations against Glover for using magical means to strengthen himself. It is an unfair and dishonorable act. I have faith in my own abilities and will not rely on such gimmicks to attain victory. You don't use magic? Mothra nodded firmly. That's right. I believe in fair competition in the use of one's own natural abilities. I refuse to resort to using magic or any other artificial means to enhance my strength. I will rely on my own skills and power to win the battle. So there you go, in case you ever wondered if Mothra was magic. The answer is no. Mothra is not magic. We're going to do a double check. We're going to do a safety double check to make sure that health is indeed at 200%. Health is indeed at 200%. You love to see it. Based. I'm sweating. As a reminder, Mothra uses both forms. So health is going to get a little funky in this fight. It's going to partially carry over in between rounds. I don't know how that's going to work with 200% health. I'm scared, fellas. Here we go. Glover versus Mothra. In an absolute end-of-the-world scenario here, clearly. And Mothra Larva immediately tries to slow Glover down, but Glover's rushing in. Glover's being smart. Glover's knowing to keep his distance. Mothra Larva is going to have a very rough time against Glover, as Mothra Larva is very melee-focused with some silk, and Glover's going to carry over a bunch of fight in between stages. Oh, but the charge! That's going to do some serious damage to Glover, who unfortunately has even more health than normal here in Loser's Bracket. Mothra Larva trying to slow him down with the webbing, not doing the super hot job. Oh, big webbing there, and Glover blocks a lot of it, but it still did a chunk of his damage. I don't know what Glover's doing. Glover's just like spot dodging in spot. Non-movement spot dodging by Glover here. Oh no, that's the big webbing. That's going to do more damage to... Glover's great at dodging. Glover's playing very defensively here, knowing that if he can just get to the moth form, it basically becomes a 2-stock versus 1 match. Oh, Mothra going in for the charge, and that's going to do a chunk of damage. That's big. That's big for Mothra. Because again, a lot of this health is going to carry over to the next form. Glover will heal a little bit, but this, you know, health matters more than ever when facing Mothra. Mothra is just slowly whittling him down. It does look like Glover's going to take round 1, but it's all going to come down to how much damage Mothra Larva can do before that next round starts. I think Glover's about to take it. Mothra's blocking. Mothra gets a big hit. Can Mothra get one more super off? And he can! Oh, he's getting aggro. Okay, alright. Glover takes round 1. He's going to heal a little bit of health. Oh, it was like nothing. Healed like nothing. Mothra's got a chance here, fellas. Mothra's got a real chance here. Now, Mothra does get going the longer the fight goes, so the extra health could benefit her here. She needs to take Glover out quick, so it's just a clean one-on-one fight. Because remember, her health will carry over to the 3rd phase. Just a baby. Using a bit of that stun there. Glover trying to aggro her out. Oh, I have no idea what Mothra's doing there, but it does appear to be working a bit. Glover's doing crazy damage. Mothra needs to zone Glover out here. She's doing it. She's doing a bit of successful zoning. But Glover just does so much damage to Mothra. Glover is a defensive tank too. Just the greatest blocks I've ever seen. This Mothra does more damage than Larva, but does take more damage. And that's not doing very good. That's going to kill Glover, I think. We're going into stage 3. Mothra heals up a decent chunk. But Glover ultimately definitely has more HP overall. I think if Mothra can bust out a super and summon her ally. She might have a chance here. She has to keep Glover from going super aggro. She's pulling Glover in, who's just blocking everything. It might be now or never for Mothra. It's getting real tight here. She needs to stun lock him and zone him out. Glover is staying up close. She's calling in Batra. She's calling in Batra. Go, Mothra, go. That did not do as much as I thought it was going to. I think Glover's winning. I think Mothra goes down here. Mothra's got to keep zoning. Mothra's got to keep distance. He's rushing in. He's rushing in. He sees the line. Glover sees the opportunity here. Oh, a seismic toss from Mothra. She's doing the best she can. He's just so aggro. He's rushing in. One more hit and I think Mothra's cooked. One more hit. Oh, no. She doesn't dodge enough. She's a giant moth on puppet strings. She can't dodge. Why would you not get better than me? He's such a dirtbag. He's such a trash talker. Fellas, society has fallen. Mothra has been defeated by Glover. It's the worst losers bracket in history. Alright, we gotta say our goodbyes to Mothra now. Let's see how she reacts. Spent too much time grounded. Mothra's expression turned more into a mixture of anger and disappointment upon losing against Glover. She clenched her little bug fists, her chest heaving with frustration at being defeated. She stared at the camera once more, her eyes narrowed. Glover's reliance on magic to enhance his strength proved to be too much for me to overcome. It is a disgrace to the spirit of fair competition. And Mothra's final words as she is eliminated from the tournament are to disparage Glover and to call him out for his conniving ways. But nonetheless, Mothra is gone. Glover moves forward. Pain. Suffering, perhaps. Bro, what? Dude, this loser's bracket is fucking insane, dog. I need to check. I may have forgotten to do a bit here. Did I remember to do a bit? Oh, okay. No, I remembered. Okay. Pog. Alright. For our next contest, we have Isaac from The Binding of Isaac versus Pumpkinhead. Truly a competition, to say the least. We have some footage. Well, we had a conversation with Isaac after his fight with Amaterasu where they made friends. Let's see what he had to say.
Wow, I can't believe I won, and made a new friend too. That was so exciting.
He happily hugs Amaterasu before looking up at you.
Hey, Juice Man, what's our next match? Who do we get to play against?
Well, Isaac, in the next round, you'll have to go up against the Spirit of Vengeance, Pumpkinhead.
Whoa! Pumpkinhead sounds scary, but I'm sure I can beat him if I try really hard and use all my powers. Let's practice some more before then. Can you help me, Juice Man? I don't think Pumpkinhead would be very happy with me if I did that. Sorry, buddy. Oh, okay, but maybe if we find another way, we can watch videos of past fights or something like that, right? Please? I want to learn everything about Pumpkinhead before our next match.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, you can view all of the past fights right here on the Friend Productions YouTube channel. Juice Man winks at the camera.
Wink. Thanks, Juice Man. You're the bestest. Now let's hurry home so we can start watching those videos and preparing for Pumpkinhead.
And we will immediately pivot to after Pumpkinhead lost to Monica previously. The reaction to that. Pumpkinhead stands panting heavily, defeated and enraged. He feels the sting of defeat, but he is far from out. He growls in frustration, but he refuses to give up.
Damn it! I was so close. But that damn Monica into reality warping powers. It was too much to handle.
He looks up, determination in his eyes.
But I'm not out yet. I won't give up until the very end. I'll fight through the loser's bracket and earn my way back to the top. Count on it.
2 weeks pass. Hey, Pumpkinhead, you'll be facing off against Isaac from the Binding of Isaac in the next round of loser bracket. Any thoughts? Pumpkinhead grins at the mention of his new opponent, Isaac, from the Binding of Isaac.
Ah, so I'll be facing off against Isaac, eh? Well, I've heard of him and his abilities, but I'm not intimidated. I'm the embodiment of vengeance, a force to be reckoned with.
He clenched his fist, ready for battle.
Bring it on, Isaac! Let's see what you've got. I'll make sure that you regret ever stepping into the ring with me.
I just looked over at chat in the middle of that and read, this bracket is so fucked. Dude, this bracket is beyond fucked. I need to be clear here. I had to adjust, like, 2 matches placement-wise because we had Grillby Ippo as, like, one of the last matches, and I was like, we cannot fucking end the stream that way because I know what's gonna happen. I didn't expect it to go down the way it did, but I knew something like that was coming. And the very first match was gonna be Sadako versus whoever her opponent is, and I was like, bro, we cannot open the stream with Sadako's fight before we see what happens to the other members of the Spiral. Alright, where's Isaac? There he is. Pumpkinhead versus Isaac. I don't know who's taking this one. There's a big loss. Dude, so we're losing some big boys in loser's bracket. We already have. We're gonna lose even more no matter what. Oh, he's juking and jiving, and they both get hit by the bomb. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Isaac benefits from the extra health here, because it gives him more time to build up his super and go into Brimstone mode. And I kind of just think you can't survive Brimstone mode. I think his Angel mode sucks. I think he shouldn't have gone Angel mode there. I think, unlike current modern Isaac, Devil Path is always better. Here in M.U.G.E.N for Isaac. There's Juice Man. Run in to help Isaac. I don't know which one to support more. That's fucked up, Kimmy. You've never even... No, you've played the Binding of Isaac. You actually never watched Pumpkinhead. That's fucked up, Kimmy, that you've never watched Pumpkinhead. I think that's the real sin here. Isaac is being very diligent in his belief of being a good boy and exclusively going Angel Path right now. He's doing a great job zoning Pumpkin out. He's doing a really good job zoning Pumpkinhead. Lesser men would have been killed by this barrage, but not the almighty spirit of vengeance. Isaac, you fool, you're blowing yourself up with your own bomb. Isaac has healed himself with the Yum Heart. That's huge. That's massive, actually. When you've got increased health, the ability to heal with the Yum Heart's gigantic. Isaac doing a great job, keeping in the pressure, keeping on the aggro, on Pumpkinhead here. Pumpkinhead, gotta hit off there. Oh, sending out the decoy Pumpkinhead. There is a decoy Pumpkinhead in play. Is that just a raw headbutt from Isaac? Just a shoot headbutt? You're airing my dirty laundry, bro. They didn't know that. Kimmy, if it makes you feel better, I think there's probably only one other person in chat who's watched Pumpkinhead. Because Ultra, I'm pretty sure, has not watched Pumpkinhead, because he can't do scary movies. Even though Pumpkinhead's more of like a based Giga Chad movie than it is a scary movie. But to each their own. Isaac is whooping Pumpkinhead's ass, though. You would be correct. So true. I pay attention. I can't speak for anyone else, but there's not really that many people, so I feel like that covers a large swath of people. Big thumbs up from Isaac after beating Pumpkinhead round 1. Round 1 done, we're going to round 2. It was a close fight. I feel like Pumpkinhead's just not being aggro enough. I think Monica may have gotten in his head a little bit. He couldn't solve the Monica puzzle, and now he's having trouble approaching Isaac. Isaac doing a fucking phenomenal job zoning Pumpkinhead, though. Like, really, say whatever you want. Just a phenomenal zoning job. Troll bomb on the move. Pumpkinhead getting bomb swarmed and blew himself up. Isaac just willing to eat hits here because he knows he can Yum Heart the health back up. It is not looking good for Pumpkinhead. I'm noticing Juice Man not coming in a lot more. I think I think he realized a few too many people were starting to catch on that Juice-Man was helping Pumpkinhead in the fights. Oh, okay. See, he only popped in for like a second too. He's not rushing in as much as he was before, and that could end up costing everything. I think Pumpkinhead needed Juice-Man more than he truly believed. Big stomp. That actually may have done more to Isaac than it did to Pumpkinhead. But that's okay when you can just heal yourself back up and then immediately drop 7 more bombs. So this is big. I think the winner of this faces Glover. If I'm correct. I am correct. Listen. I think Isaac could beat Glover. I think Isaac could be the one to do it. I think Isaac could be the one to topple this new fucking not unofficial faction of the fucking terrible trio of Rabid, Glover, and Grillby. The GRG. Alright, Isaac did it. Hey, good job, Isaac. I mean, just like a good fight. Just like Pumpkinhead, he just didn't do enough right there. Nothing I can really say about it. Isaac moves on. Pumpkinhead is eliminated. Dear Diary, if I die, I want my cat Guppy to have all my stuff. But Isaac, you did not die here today. You managed to overcome and defeat Pumpkinhead. So let's say our goodbyes to Pumpkinhead. Let's see what Pumpkinhead has to say. I think I still have it open. I sure do still have it open. Let's say everyone say your goodbyes to Pumpkinhead. Probably the most elaborate character reveal I did. He lasted a decent amount. He lost in the second loser's bracket, but at least he didn't lose in the first one. Go, baby, go. Pumpkinhead falls to his knees, exhausted and defeated.
Damn it. I gave it my all. But Isaac was just too damn good at zoning.
Famous last words. He knows he has more dungeon bosses to get through. What does that mean, Kimmy? What does that mean? Oh, Isaac. Oh, Isaac has more dungeon bosses to get. I thought you meant Pumpkinhead has more dungeon bosses to get through. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? We're gonna quick bathroom break. We're gonna run an ad break so we don't get the next match interrupted. Take a quick bathroom break. We will return very shortly. Alright, we have returned. And I'm starting to receive some reports that people have not been happy with the last few outcomes, and that there's some discontent seemingly throughout the auditorium, throughout the arena. It really seems like most people are kind of only kept in good spirits with the hopes of the Grung musical performance. I don't really know why. Grung seems like a little, he said some suspicious stuff. I personally don't know why we're spotlighting Grung anymore, but I guess I hope it goes well to keep the people happy. Speaking of people not being happy, it's time for Peter Griffin, the man who could have faced Homer Simpson in the next winner's bracket, but is instead here in loser's bracket, facing Kururu from Sergeant Frog. So let's take a peek over to Peter Griffin and see what he has to say. Okay, we have some immediate footage of after Monokuma defeated Peter Griffin. Let's see what homeboy was cooking. My picture of Peter's gone.
No. Hey, Lois.
I cannot do a Peter Griffin voice.
No, this isn't fair.
Peter stomps his foot, clearly frustrated.
How can I lose to a stupid bear? I'm Peter Griffin, for God's sake.
He turns to the crowd, which is a mix of disappointment and amusement.
You know what? Fine. If I can't beat him, I'll join him.
With a sigh, he heads over to the loser's bracket, ready to face off against new challengers in hopes of making it back to the grand finale.
But remember, everyone, when you see Homer Simpson in the finals, just think of me. I could have been there, too.
Juice Man runs out to the battlefield with his mic. Now wait, Peter, are you saying that you want to form a team with Monokuma? Peter stops in his tracks, looking at Juice Man with a mix of surprise and confusion.
What? No, man. I mean, we're rivals.
I want to beat him. He scratches his head, trying to understand the question. Why would I want to team up with a bear? Okay, sorry, the if you can't beat him, join him line threw me off. Okay, well, yeah, you know how it is. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. He shrugs and walks over to loser's bracket, preparing for his next match. As he waits, he can't help but think about how close he came to reaching the dream match against Homer Simpson. But he knows he still has a chance to make it happen, and he won't give up until he does. That's true, they could meet up later in the bracket if they both keep surviving. 2 weeks pass. Peter Griffin, your next opponent is going to be Kururu from the Kururu platoon. Do you have any thoughts you'd like to share?
Kururu, huh? Never heard of him. But I'll tell you one thing, Juice Man. I may have lost to a bear, but I ain't no quitter. I'm gonna keep fighting until I reach that grand finale. And when I do, I'm gonna show everyone who the real champion is. With renewed determination, Peter steps onto the stage, ready for his next challenge in the loser's bracket. And from there, we will pivot over to, Kururu? Is he on here?
I'm surprised you didn't put Monokuma in the unofficial Glover, Grillby, Rabbit team.
Monokuma's, like, good, though. That's the thing.
Glover, Grillby, and Rabbit, they're bad because they feel like they're cheating. It feels like, even though I, like, diligently balanced everyone, it feels like something snapped in the tournament, and now they're cracked broken. Monokuma's just a good villain. Monokuma is, like, a character. He has actual moves. Like, yeah, he's, like, a huge heel because he got knocked Miku and down to loser's bracket, and he knocked Peter away from the dream match with Homer. That's just despair, bro. That's just Monokuma. He's the gimmick. He's a villain. He's maybe the best actual heel we have. Like, not go away. He's just, like, a good villain. Anyway, let's see, how Kururu responds to losing to... Where is it? Oh, he beat Beautiful Joe in loser's bracket. That's what it was. This is following him defeating Beautiful Joe like a month ago. Or some shit. Kururu is panting pretty much out of exhaustion as a result of the match. Although he managed to score victory, he is visibly tired. He wipes off the sweat from his face before talking.
Well, that sure was a battle. I almost thought I was a goner back there. Phew!
I don't remember Kururu's voice. Two more. I think he had like a super deep voice in the anime, but I can't remember. Kururu, your next opponent's gonna be Peter Griffin. You have any thoughts you'd like to share?
Uh-huh. Peter Griffin? Are you serious?
A Toon Force user? What do you mean ad break? Okay, we'll do that. We'll read this, and then we'll let the ad break happen.
A Toon Force user? Wait, is this tournament even fair? I don't need to hear that. A lot of time and effort went to making sure that everyone had their own unique powers and abilities to make things fair. But I can't lie and say that there have been some cheaters in the tournament, though I don't believe Peter's one of them. Peter Griffin. I know plenty about him, and I know very well about the Toon Force that he possesses. It's probably one of the most powerful things a fighter can have. I have no idea how I'm going to deal with that. I mean, how the hell am I supposed to win this? I am doomed.
I'm absolutely doomed. Well, the last person who said they were doomed was Maka, who actually made it out quite well. Although I do not have high hopes for Kururu, to be completely honest with you here. We're gonna let the ad break's gonna play. I'm gonna mute my mic and take a big sippy of drink while the forced ad break happens. Alrighty, and we're back. We're setting up the fight. We're getting ready to go. Kururu versus Peter Griffin. 2-man enter, 1-man leaves. We will get to hear from the loser no matter what, since they both have interview time. And we are ready to jump right into this one. Kururu very concerned about Peter and his apparent Toon Force abilities, which yeah, that is a pretty big threat. He does literally fart fire. Oh, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Oh, I was about to say, where the hell is Peter? Here we go. Kururu versus Peter Griffin. Major mind games for Peter Griffin. Oh my god! He immediately punched him square in the face and broke his glasses. This stage could be the difference maker. That's right. It is. I like to think that's a live feed of Monokuma watching the Peter Griffin match. I like to think Monokuma's laughing at Peter right now, watching this fight happen live to try and get in Peter's head just because he thinks it'd be funny. It's inappropriate. Inappropriate. Guards, kill him. He said, "I will be there." Dude, he's combo farting? Kururu cannot move. Peter is like non-stop juggling him in the corner, bro. Brian's drinking a martini. I don't think that really affects anything. Kururu's coming in. Kururu's coming in with some attacks of his own. Kururu's finally showing some aggression here. He's gonna need to show a lot more. And the farts are flying in. Kururu's using his funky music mind control. Kururu's got great range. He can hit you from basically anywhere as long as he stays protected, keeps his moves going off. Big farts on Kururu, punching him in the corner. Oh, what the hell is this? I don't know what this move is. What is this? Oh, giant block of ice that did no damage. That was like the coolest move I've ever seen that did literally nothing. Oh no, he's the Hulk. He's hulking up. Hulk Peter Griffin. Wait, I think Kururu's blocking it. It didn't look like he was blocking it, but I think he blocked it. It's not looking good for Kururu here, but he is fighting through. He hit like the Chrome Great Aether, but with an ass bomb. Oh, he's just punching Kururu to death, bro. He's pummeling him. Peter's, like, aggression is just insane. Kururu can't even get, he's getting moves off, but it just takes so much effort. In the time it takes Kururu to pull off one of his moves that have a little bit of, like, setup time, Peter just combos, like, a 5 to 10 hit combo. I don't think we've had a single fight besides Mothra or Glover go to 3 rounds, by the way. Although I think we've only had like 4 fights so far. Alright, that's a good move for Kazuma doing some damage. Hold up, Kururu's looking strong. Kururu's looking strong here in round 2. Alright, that move could have been big damage, and unfortunately he timed it pretty badly. That's not even just that it missed. I think his timing was pee-pee-poopy. Holy crap, big fire. Kururu's doing a good job of blocking. If Kururu can pick up his aggression a bit more, he might have a real chance here. Wizard Hat! Oh my god! Wizard Ball? Okay, he rolled through it. I thought he was going to do the knee thing again. Kururu's busting out his supers like crazy. Oh, he can't blow up the laptop. I know the laptop is to heal himself, and that's huge. As we saw with Isaac, healing yourself in loser's bracket when you have 200% health is gigantic. Kururu's defensive strat is really working. He is taking advantage of this extra health. He's playing a bit slow. He's getting aggression at the right times. He's playing round 2 a lot better than he played round 1 here. But will it pay off in the end? I think it's going to be hard for Peter to come back from this completely. I think Kururu has enough of a head start that he's going to just like he's going to take it eventually. It's just a matter of how long it takes. How close does Peter get, you know? How much super do each of them have going into the 3rd round? Oh, wait, that's huge damage from Peter. That's huge damage from Peter. Had to censor that move. That's a crazy move. Hold up. Peter could be turning this around. Kururu's block is failing a little bit. Peter's trying to zone him out with fire. Kururu bonked him with a hammer. He went for a heal. That's a bad move. Should not have been going. He keeps going for the heal. That's real bad. That's real bad for him to keep going for the heal. Okay. He was able to dodge Peter's super there, or block it, or whatever. It's actually way closer than I thought it was going to be. Peter could turn around, take round 2 here. Peter could just win the whole thing right here. Kururu's fumbling. Okay. Kururu got him. Saved. We're going to round 3. That one got a lot closer. This is anyone's game. We've seen that both of them can turn it around. Alright, big hit there from Kururu. Risky with everything with the laptop is risky. He does not have a lot of time to hack in this fight before Peter rushes in. But whenever he pulls it off, it works real well. He needs to get out of the corner. Getting in the corner is what allows Peter to just combo him to death. Nice dodge there. A little jump off of Brian's head to get out of the range of the attack. Peter is timing his supers very badly and wasting them here. Meanwhile, Kururu is mostly playing defensively, building up super bars, then letting it rip. Oh, massive butt slam. Only does a little bit of damage, though. Kururu trying to fight out of the corner a bit. Peter attempting to fart lock him, even with the angled flame. Nice hit by Kururu to knock Peter out of that corner position as Peter tries to force him back in with the fire. He wants to keep Kururu in that corner. Kururu thrives with range and mobility. He needs to keep him from getting it. Oh, big combo from Peter here. And Kururu is screaming in pain. Big move. I don't remember which one this is. Oh my, he dropped an atomic bomb. Kururu had an atomic bomb winded up for this fight the entire time. And he just dropped it on Peter Griffin as a secret last resort. That could be the winning maneuver for Kururu here. But Peter's starting to turn it back around, getting him back in the corner here. It's really the supers that are saving Kururu. Peter's trying to bring in his entire family to help him out here. Kururu could be trying to save up to a level 2 super. Could be enough to finish it off if Kururu can just stay alive until then. It's starting to look bad for Kururu. Is he trying to get to a level 3 super? Is he planning on trying to live to get to a level 3 super? To go for a big finishing maneuver. He may not get the chance if he doesn't pop something now. Oh, he's popping a level 2. I think this is the atomic bomb again. No, it's the big thing I said it did a ton of damage this time. This is so close. What's happening? He just clipped out of the map. And he tried to sneak attack him. Kururu got it! Kururu sent him so high into the map that he clipped out through the bottom, and Peter tried to side rush him before the camera turned back, but Kururu had it scouted and managed to get the win. That was like the closest match we've had in like 2 months. Actual good fight. Monokuma laughing with Kururu. Actual rare, just a good fight. And there you have it. Peter Griffin versus Homer Simpson will not be happening. As Kururu moves on. I've realized I've accidentally skipped a fight in the bracket. Thankfully, it does not matter too much. But let's see now what Peter Griffin has to say about his loss. We do have to say goodbye to Peter Griffin. I do like the laugh. I can't do the voice. No! This can't be happening! Peter falls to his knees, his eyes wide with disbelief. I was so close! Why did I lose to some alien frog? He punches the ground in frustration, causing a small crater. Holy crap! After a moment, he slowly gets back to his feet, knowing that his M.U.G.E.N journey has come to an end. With a heavy heart, he walks over to Juice Man, who hands him a consolation prize. It's a Duff beer. Thanks, I guess, but I'll never forget this feeling of disappointment. And with that, Peter leaves the tournament grounds, determined to train even harder for the next time he's given a chance to prove himself right. Big round of applause for Peter Griffin. Hard fighter, fan favorite, gone, but never forgotten. Alright. Okay. This next fight's very important. There's a reason it's very important. This next fight will decide who faces Grillby in the next stream. The next stream, by the way, is just a general round 3. It's winner's bracket and it's loser's bracket. Because we're at the point where winners and losers bracket combined will be 16 matches. So, next stream is winners and losers bracket round 3. Because both are already set up based on, like, the winners here. So, this next match will decide who faces Grillby in round 3 losers bracket. And it is going to be Kung Fu Man versus Cinnamoroll. And let's see what Cinnamoroll had to say in response to defeating Green Ranger and whatnot. Quick interview. That was a close one, but I won. Cinnamoroll, in the next round you'll be facing off against Kung Fu Man. You have any thoughts you'd like to share?
He seems pretty powerful, but I think I got this. I mean, I beat the Power Ranger, right? So how hard can he be?
And do you have any comments regarding a large portion of the audience referring to you as the biggest fraud in the tournament? He froze a bit at that, getting a bit nervous. He tried to keep his positive attitude still, though, as he spoke.
I don't get it. Why do so many not believe in me?
Well, you talked a big game during the build-up to the tournament, and then lost in round 1.
I admit, I may have gotten too cocky. Maybe I shouldn't have said so many things. But just because I lost in round 1 doesn't mean I'm completely useless.
Oh, that's true. You are still in the tournament and can work your way to grand finals, as long as you don't lose again. His determination rose back up after hearing that, starting to feel the adrenaline again as he put on a confident smirk.
Heh, you bet I'm gonna get all the way to the end and win.
Is that confidence or cockiness again?
Cockiness would be saying I'm gonna sweep the floor with everyone else with no effort. I said I'm gonna win, but how I do it will be a different story.
Well, good luck.
Thanks. See you after I win,
he said, smiling before running off to go rest and prepare for the next match. This match, of course, brought to you by Hello Kitty Adventure Island, coming soon to the Nintendo Switch. Lock in, fellas. That's the tagline for Nintendo Switch Hello Kitty Island. Lock in, boys. Boys' nights are back. Will Cinnamoroll win? Cinnamoroll versus... My brain is immediately shut down. Kung Fu Man. Oh, there he is. End him, Kung Fu Man. We don't have an interview with Kung Fu Man because I don't respect him. This special guest appearance by Tony Hawk. And here we go. Fighting in the skate park. Cinnamoroll immediately gets hip tossed by Kung Fu Man, who's rushing in. Both of these individuals trying to be super aggressive, throwing some cake. This is already like a high-impact anime battle. Lots of spinneroonies from Cinnamoroll, who has summoned Hello Kitty to help him defeat Kung Fu Man. Big Hello Kitty lasers, gets hit by the hip toss once again. Nice Kirby up B attack there, but Kung Fu Man able to fight through it. Hey guys, I just gotta have a 10-year Thai prison stint. Is Grillby still a wholesome competitor? Yes. He just went on his babyface arc of betraying the villains and learning from his mistakes, and defeated the silent brute who was terrorizing the tournament, Ippo. And Cinnamoroll calls that the rear view! Pog. Hello Kitty advertisement. Pog. Hello Kitty Island Adventure coming this year. Lock in! Big cake thrown by Cinnamoroll. Big 2x4 thrown by Kung Fu Man. What is that? What is that? What is that? I'm like Soy Jack pointing at the TV. What is that? What is that? Oh, that's Cinnamoroll's friend, Yellow Cinnamoroll. I don't know all the characters in Hello Kitty. I'm sorry. It looked like the Green Ranger, but in a Hello Kitty Sentai outfit. Oh, hip toss. Wait, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Kung Fu Man can still take this. Kung Fu Man, it's anyone's fight. It's anyone's fight. Holy shit. I thought that was the end. I thought that was the end. I thought the cup of tea was like a Mortal Kombat fatality at the end of the fight. Kung Fu Man tried to go in for a secret pot shot. Cinnamoroll had it scouted. That's actually might have been the greatest finish to a round I've ever seen in my life. I was so unprepared for it. Hold up, the tournament's getting good again. We're out of the cringe part of the tournament. We had to front load all the cringe. Get broiled into a nice, lovely tea, idiot. Sugoi! Cinnamoroll moving in, Kirby up B. Kung Fu Man with a big blasting triple Cobra strike into a sky uppercut as Cinnamoroll tries to tumble in and hits him right in the spine with the rear view. Oh, he blocked it. Everyone always blocks the rear view. It's too powerful of a move. But Cinnamoroll's got some blocks of his own. No, his sweet cakeys, they keep getting destroyed. As Kung Fu Man and Cinnamoroll going for something big here. Oh, big anime on TV. Kung Fu Man, he has a huge weakness to anime. It always distracts him. Cinnamoroll is calling in Chocolate Cinnamoroll. I want to say its name is Choco Bun or something. I'm probably super wrong. That one might have been Cinnamoroll's girlfriend. Like I said, I'm not the biggest on Hello Kitty lore. Big yellow Cinnamoroll coming in, singing a big funky song. A little musical melody there for everybody here. We actually got one! Oh my god, that was a real musical... I guess we always get one with Gumi in the Miku fights. Never mind. It's not the same. It's not the same as the live musical performance. It's in the middle of a fight. It's interrupted. Chocolate lads coming. I should probably learn their names, considering Cinnamoroll is going to keep moving on in the tournament. Is he going to end it with the rear view? Is he doing it? He won! He won with the rear view! The rear view! He hit the rear view and won! The boys are back in town! Lock in! And Cinnamoroll is victorious. I had to check something. Slightly ahead again. Easy fix. Easy fix. Click. 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 Okay. They deserve it out of sheer cuteness. My god. Have the tides turned? Have the people started rooting for Cinnamoroll? Kung Fu Man's eliminated, by the way. I forgot that was like for elimination. Kung Fu Man is now gone from the tournament. I don't respect you, Kung Fu Man, but I salute you for your help in the tournament. You were an important pillar. None of this could have happened without you. Moving on. Big fight feel. My god, the bracket is so stacked now. Ben 10 versus Gojo Satoru. Loser eliminated from the tournament. Insane bracket matchup here in Losers Bracket Round 2. We go ahead and get each of the interviews ready. Absolutely bonkers. How did it come to this? Goro, he lost to Metal Gear Rex, who's still in winner's bracket. Ben, I don't remember who beat Ben, to be honest with you. I actually don't. Do not remember who beat Ben. There's someone good. Someone good. Don't remember who. My first and second place predictions facing each other. And in loser's bracket, no less. Where's Gojo at? Oh, there he is. He lost to Homer. Do you think we need to worry about Z Millennium on? No, he's not in the tournament. We sure don't need to worry about him. We just don't need to worry about him, alright? He's locked away. He's in an ancient ritual prison, never to be seen again. Let's worry about Ben 10 losing to Homer Simpson. And Ben was not happy about losing Homer Simpson. Ben looks in disbelief. He says, I can't believe I lost. And he's fucking pissed. Well, 2 weeks passed. Ben, next opponent is going to be Gojo Satoru. Any thoughts? Gojo, the sorcerer. He looks serious. He looks serious looking at the ground and looks at Kermit. He is one of the most powerful Jujutsu sorcerers. His limitless ability is very impressive, which makes him quite unbeatable. So you think you're screwed? No, I won't give up that easily. I think I have at least some kind of chance. He looks serious and determined to not lose. I will say, every person who has shown a lack of confidence has ended up winning tonight. Ben, mild lack of confidence, but then determination. Determination. Let's see how that changes things. Gojo killed Mixer Taite in the last bit of loser's bracket. That was pathetic, but I expected nothing less from someone like Mixer Taite. Gojo wiped some blood off his lips from a small cut he received during the fight, probably from the mixer blade. Now where's my opponent for the next round? Bring them on! I'm ready to continue proving my dominance and reclaiming my spot in grand finals. The strongest shall prevail. He smirks confidently, waiting for his next challenger. Well, several weeks passed. Gojo, your next opponent in loser's bracket is going to be Ben 10. You have any thoughts you'd like to share? Ben 10, huh? I've heard of him. He seems to be quite versatile with his transformations, but that won't stop me. I'm ready for this challenge. He flexes his fingers, displaying his confidence. We watched the show. I've seen him do it. He does little fingies all the time. He reaches out and does it. This fight will be a test of adaptability and power, and as always, I'm confident in my abilities to overcome any obstacle thrown my way. Victory is assured, and I will continue to prove my dominance until I reclaim my spot in the grand finals. Let's do this. He grins menacingly, eager for the upcoming battle. Well, here we go. Ben 10 versus Gojo Satoru. 2 titans of the industry clashing once and for all. One of them has to be eliminated here. We are losing one of these juggernauts right here, right now. 40 Ben coming out of the screen to get you. I was like, why is it loading so long? And then I remembered Ben. Ben takes a minute to load. I don't think I have a preference in this one. I could see this one going either way. I think Ben's probably going to win, but I think it also depends a lot on what aliens he goes into. I think this is a matchup game for Ben. I think aliens like Humongousaur, Gojo's not going to be able to deal with. But something like Big Chill, that would normally be a massive threat, I think Gojo can actually counter. And he's going Cannonbolt, who I actually think could be a fantastic... Never mind, Gojo is tearing Cannonbolt up. Also, I don't know if all the extra health will be an advantage to Ben, because he can swap his aliens and go ultimate more often, or if it'll be a detriment because his Omnitrix might eventually actually run out of power. Gojo is obliterating him, though. Gojo is massacring Ben here. Oh, Cannonbolt able to fight out of it for a bit, charging up some power. Could be looking to turn to ultimate Cannonbolt. That would do some serious damage. I think he's doing it. He's going ultimate. Ultimate Cannon Bolt is active. And that's going to give him a chance to actually fight back against Gojo here. And he is trying to just corner fuck Gojo Satoru. And you can see the Omnitrix is visibly lowering in power in the bottom left. He may this extra health may actually be of a detriment to Ben. The fight going longer than anticipated could make him run out of Omnitrix power, but he's doing a great job of just keeping Gojo in the corner and obliterating him as Gojo just tries to survive the timer at this point, I think. Was that Godzilla in the background? Ultimate Cannonbolt doing a ton of damage here now, ricocheting across the ring, trying to do as much damage as he can in what little time he has left. You can see that timer going down. He started to charge some of it back up, but Gojo stepping in. Alright, I did not see what happened there for a second. I thought he was about to do domain expansion. When you touching survive again, eventually. We didn't give up on it. We'll still do it. It's just forcing our way through the parts we already played is so boring. It's such a slog. Alright, Ben's starting to run a little low, but Gojo's running low on health. This is going to come down to the wire one way or the other, I think. Gojo's just trying to run away. He was doing a funky magic trick there, with little Balducci levitation. I think Gojo's about to lose here. I think Gojo's going to fall to Ultimate Cannonbolt. He's trying his best here. That's not Godzilla, that's something else. I don't know what that is. Gojo's moving in. Oh, but Cannonbolt got him. Ben 10, not even infinite. That really goes to show how long the Omnitrix lasts before running out. Cannonbolt was a great pick there. He is going to try and go Big Chill now against Gojo. Now, I think Gojo counters Big Chill, but we'll see about this. He is immediately dragging Big Chill across the ground. So, fun fact. We'll talk about this for a second. The guy who made the bin on his Ko-fi, where I got the character, will post updates, and he did a poll that was like, what would you like to see changed in the new version of Bin that I'm making? Like he's gonna make an updated version of this. What would you like to see change? And there were options like more aliens, more ultimate forms. The current thing that people want the most is for Bin to do more damage. So, very incredible. Hold on a second, hold on. Okay, never mind. I thought we had a bug. I thought we were about to have to issue a penalty and restart the fight, which could have been devastating for Bin. Gojo's doing a good job going up against Stingray and Big Chill here. Oh, that's going to do a lot. That's going to do a lot. See, I told you, it's all about the matchup game. Gojo's taking this one pretty easily, but he's not able to handle something like Cannonball. He's not going to be able to handle the big boys too much. Jet Ray is still putting up a fight, but I'd be surprised if Gojo doesn't get this one, because I think worst case scenario, he just busts out a domain expansion. But either way, Gojo takes round 2. We're going to round 3. Very hard fought fight here. Neither one of these two wants to go home just yet. Wildvine! I actually don't know how Gojo's going to handle Wildvine. I think he can handle it well. Wildvine's a bit of a ranged fighter, and I don't think that's what you need against Gojo. Gojo can move in too quick. Oh, maybe not. C4 weeds. Okay, hold up. Maybe he's cooking with Wildvine. Maybe he knows exactly what to do with a Wildvine. Setting up various landmines here. Gojo trying to keep his distance. He's going Accelerate now, trying to match speed with speed. Okay. That was a crazy move. I don't really understand what it did, if anything. Good speed combo here. The Wildvine landmines were still in effect there. Those explosive seeds. Good projectile setup. Dragging him into it with Accelerate. Hitting him, Gojo, with a big tornado. Are we looking for a 100-hit combo here? My eyes? 87-hit combo from Bin there. Gojo, I think, has activated his Infinity, I think, where you can't touch him, because he doesn't seem to be taking damage. Domain expansion! Alright, I really didn't do that much to Bin. Bin was able to use Accelerate speed to outrun the domain expansion, and he has just swapped into Wrath, and this might be where Bin throws. I don't think Wrath is the right pick here. I will probably stream the Monster Hunter Stories remake. There's a very high chance of that. This is the most alien... Domain expansion, once again. Is he going to be able to upgrade his way out of that one? But he still took a little bit of damage. This is the most aliens I've ever seen Bin change into in a single fight. Uh-oh, the ad's coming. I'll snooze if Gojo doesn't win in time. I'll snooze it if Gojo doesn't win in time. But we're getting close. I mean, Bin could also win. Bin should have just gone to Cannonball. He's popping a wheelie on Gojo. It's coming close. 30 seconds on the ad timer. Gojo's charging up. He's got a tank. Big explosion. It's anyone's fight. It's anyone's fight. Gojo's trying him on the ground. 20 seconds till the ad break. He's popping a wheelie. Gojo got him. Gojo just barely defeated Ben. Gojo Satoru moves on in the tournament. We're going in an ad break. We'll be right back to hear our final words from Ben. And we are back from the ad break. Let's see how Ben reacts to being defeated by Gojo Satoru and being eliminated. Ben is mad about it. Damn it, how could I lose? His hands are clenched into a fist as he looks annoyed. Very straightforward. Big L from Ben. Our next contest is Chowder versus Touka. Of course, last time Chowder was obliterated by Metal Gear Rex, as he should be. Immediately after the fight, Chowder, defeated and hungry.
Oh, why did I lose? I was so close to getting food. Now what am I supposed to do?
He looks around, his eyes lighting up when he sees a bag of chips on the counter.
Well, those are mine. I won them last time.
He rushes over and grabs the bag, tearing it open and shoving handfuls of chips in his mouth.
Yes, yes, finally something to eat. Yes, yes.
2 weeks pass. Chowder, your next opponent in Loser's Bracket is going to be Touka from Utawara Umuno. Do you have any thoughts you'd like to share? Chowder, lying, says he still hasn't eaten since losing the Metal Gear Rex.
Yes, I want to talk about food. Why haven't we eaten in so long? I'm starving here. Can't we please eat before I have to fight again?
His stomach growls loudly, echoing through the empty kitchen. Chowder, we all watched you eat a bag of chips after the fight. Why are you lying to me? Chowder blushes and looks away ashamed.
Why, I was really hungry, and those were my chips from last time. I didn't mean to lie.
He hesitates and decides to be honest.
Plus, sometimes I just can't help myself when I see food. It's like my body takes control and all I can think about is eating. I'm sorry for being such a bother. Can we please eat now?
Chowder, go do whatever you want. Eat your fill, brother. Touka's gonna kill you. Chowder grins happily and runs to the fridge, pulling out various food items and placing them on the counter.
Thank you, thank you. I'll show Touka who's boss after I eat my fill.
And he starts wolfing down the food, not caring about manners or appearances. No interview with Touka. A, she doesn't speak English. B, she's too busy in the back being pampered and fed lots of gourmet meals to prepare her to kill Chowder with ease. And here we go. Chowder versus Touka. Losers bracket. Chowder leaves. Let's get it on. Uh-oh. Oh, right. We have to do a big thing because Touka's here. Now, Touka did lose the bin in round 1. And Ben just got on... Wait. Were we close to a Ben-Touka match? No, we were not. We were actually not close to that at all. Never mind. They were near each other in bracket, but they would not have matched up for a long time. Because the bracket seating is actually good in terms of not facing someone from winners bracket losers. Immediate! Kill him! Kill! Kill him! It's a dance, a live musical performance by Rena! Come on down to the death of Chowder. We actually, the grung music performance is right after this, by the way. It's the next segment. Well, Frosty, to answer the question of what have you missed, when did you leave? That's the big question. What was the last thing you saw? Right now, Touka's murdering Chowder, while various musical performances by Rena take place in the background. Big Chowder! I remember this from the episode. I don't remember what the, like, gimmick is. Why is the King K. Rool theme playing? I just heard it in the background. Why is Gangplank Galleon playing? It's kind of awesome, but I just wasn't expecting it. This is gonna get, like, super copyright. Oh, fun side note, by the way. Adventures of Shiba Inu, every single episode got copyright claimed. We're still gonna finish it, but, I'm prepared for every one of those episodes to get copyright claimed now. I don't know what Rena's music performance does, unless it just causes a distraction. Do you think Rena's the one performing Gangplank Galleon right now? Slay the purple red panda. Was he like a bear, cat? There's a third animal that he is. I don't like that Chowder's in the lead right now, by the way. I don't like that he's actually doing crazy damage to Touka here. Touka, I need you. Touka! Touka! Chowder takes round 1. I'm sweating. I'm in real big boy sweating mode. As we go into round 2 here. Touka, I need you to be the greatest king you've ever been in your life. He looks like a red panda. I see it. Like, I get where you're coming from. I don't think he's part dog. It's definitely bear, cat, and something else. Maybe human? Maybe they explicitly said he's part human. I don't remember. It's truly a shame that Rena is the ally she got, because I think Rena might be, like, her worst ally, because I genuinely don't know what Rena does. Grubblegum! No! It's okay, Touka's blocking the Grubblegum. Touka's trying to juggle him in the corner. Maybe a raccoon. That was the other thing I was thinking. Because the tail definitely, like, comes across that way. Good juggle from Touka, trying to even the score here. Touka does not have a lot of health, so even doubled. Even though Touka's health is doubled, just like Chowder's. Chowder has more health to be doubled than Touka does. Panini is going crazy. Oh, look, he has Heelys on. He busted out the little scooty skates. That's pretty good. Dude, Chowder was not lying. Having a good meal in his tummy really did kind of make him a menace. Gave him tons of fat to be bulky as all hell. Touka can still do it. Touka still absolutely can do it. I've seen her do insane combos. We're watching her do insane combos right now. She, like, does, like, a hand move, like she's casting a spell to summon the Rena musical performance. I think the fireworks at the end of the musical performance are what does damage. That's some big damage from the Grubblegum. He timed that Grubblegum perfectly. I can't Raccoonism in this realm get banned? Excuse me. I think Touka's in trouble. I think Touka's about to lose. I can't believe this. I can't condone Raccoonism. I understand. We're in a bad place, Touka. Mako enjoyers, we're in a rough place. All Mako maniacs, send her your power. Pray for her. No! Touka has been defeated by Chowder. The legends are dropping like flies. I submitted incorrectly. I must edit. Chowder moves on. I'm going to scream. There's only mods here, and there's only one mod here, and it's me. Me and me. All right. Hey. I hope you're all ready for an exciting musical performance. If everyone could please gather out front of the parking lot. We have none other than the beloved, fan favorite, not suspicious at all Grung, here to perform a live musical performance from the back of his ice cream truck. This is definitely going to be an incredible time. Bro can't come to us, grumble. Here we go. Let's see what's going on out in the parking lot. 2 weeks passed since this incident. Grung is invited to return to the filming of the next round of the tournament once again, but this time not as an analyst, but as the live musical performance. This is his chance to make a big name for himself. He sets up his stage.
Oh man, finally, my moment in the spotlight. My music is dark, eerie, and often hints at the macabre elements that permeate my existence. Today, I'll trust everyone attending this deathmatch festival to a truly memorable experience, showing them just how chaotic and twisted my world can be through music. And perhaps afterwards, I'll introduce them personally to my brand of child's tears and deadly good. Just imagine how amazing that would taste after a long day filled with violence and destruction. Get ready to enjoy the dark symphony that is Grung's psycho musical journey. Let the bloody madness commence. He giggles menacingly and starts performing his morbid tunes on stage, captivating the audience. Suddenly, a swarm of cops rush out from the audience. The whole invite was a setup.
Grung, we heard what you said on TV. We know your secret. We have you surrounded,
yells the sergeant. No! The police begin opening fire.
Ah, shit.
His body suddenly disappears and appears behind one of the officers, quickly sneaking up on them.
Suckers, they underestimated me. I wasn't about to let something as trivial as the law ruin my debut performance. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, killing innocents. That always goes down a treat in my shows. Time to dance once more, my lovely officers.
Begins viciously attacking the officers while laughing hysterically, using his poisons and other deadly abilities.
You'll all succumb to my charms sooner than later.
Here's my rendition of the M. Night. Write this down. Write it down quick. Suddenly, a roar comes from the distance. It's a competitor from the tournament, Green Lantern, riding on another competitor, Metal Gear Rex. The two competitors rush in to stop Grung.
Oh, look, more idiots trying to save the day. How adorable.
He notices Green Lantern and Metal Gear Rex charging towards him.
Well, what do we have here? A hero and his robot steed. How quaint. Prepare to join the ranks of the fallen fools.
He launches a barrage of poison darts at Green Lantern and tries to climb onto Metal Gear Rex, attempting to strangle its pilot.
You'll never defeat me. I am Grung, the Ice Cream Psycho King. Embrace your doom, mortals.
Metal Gear Rex activates its emergency defense protocol, and a screen pops up in front of Grung, displaying him an image of SmileDog.jpg.
What's this? Some sort of joke?
He sees the image of Smile Dog and freezes for a moment, taken aback by the sudden appearance of the iconic character from 2008. Smile Dog, you're supposed to bring happiness and joy, not interfere in my nefarious schemes. This isn't fair. He attempts to break through the screen, but it holds strong against his attacks. Damn it, why did it have to be Smile Dog? Fine, if that's how you want it, I'll show you true terror and despair. He starts laughing maniacally and begins focusing his energy on creating a powerful blast of poison gas, aiming it directly at Metal Gear Rex and Green Lantern. Take that, you meddling heroes. Your smiles won't protect you from the wrath of Grung. Suddenly, something around Grung shifts. The world goes black. He's alone in a black void. What's happening? Where am I? Is this some twisted prank by Smile Dog? He frantically looks around, trying to find a way out of the strange void. Hello? Is anybody there? This isn't funny. Bring me back, you bastards. I haven't had enough fun yet. He strikes at the nothingness surrounding him, desperate to escape. Release me from this eternal darkness. I demand it. Oh, Frog. He hears screaming coming from all directions, broken only by slight laughter from behind him, where Smile Dog now sits. No. Please, stop the madness. I'm sorry for everything I've done. I'll change, I promise. Just release me from this hellish abyss. He turns around slowly, tears streaming down his face, terrified of facing Smile Dog. Smile Dog, please, help me. Back in reality, the crowd and police officers gather around Grung's convulsing body on the ground, his brain having been turned to spaghetti by the image. Grung whispers pathetically, unable to move or even speak coherently as his mind reels from the terrifying encounter with Smile Dog in the void. Oh God, Smile Dog, why did you turn my insides into this horror show? I didn't mean any harm. Please forgive me. Grung's brain explodes. Grung ceases moving altogether, his lifeless body collapsing to the ground with a thud, his final moments marked by regret and fear, consumed by the guilt of his actions and the power of Smile Dog's mere presence. Green Lantern turns towards the camera. Rest in peace, Grung, or whatever passes for rest in the void you now inhabit. May your twisted soul rot in the depths of whatever afterlife awaits you. And remember, kids, never mess with Smile Dog, ever. And that ends our musical performance by Grung. That's right, we didn't have a live musical performance this time. I'm sorry, I lied to you all. I had to do it for the Grung sting. We had to get rid of him. He was a bad person. You may argue that no one deserves what happened to Grung. I would disagree. Hey, time for everyone to get really sad now. Because a big competitor is now going to be eliminated again. Because we are now going to lose either Cirno or Hatsune Miku. One of these two is getting eliminated. I don't know who it's gonna be. Could be anyone. Could be either one of those two. I'm pulling up the interviews now. Alright. Let's talk to Cirno first. Who defeated, who did she beat? Oh, this is, okay, so this is in response to her losing to Lelouch. Miku, please win it. Cirno looks surprised and disappointed after losing to Lelouch, but she doesn't give up hope. She knows she can still make it to the grand finals if she wins enough matches in the loser's bracket. Well, at least I got to beat that annoying alien frog. That was quite the experience, because she beat Kururu in round 1. She says with a mix of pride and frustration, brushing herself off after the intense battle. Now where do I need to go next? Who's my opponent in the loser's bracket? She asks, eager to continue her journey through the tournament and prove herself to everyone who doubted her. Your opponent in the loser's bracket is going to be Hatsune Miku, a fan favorite of the tournament who has everything riding on it. Not my VTubers. Cirno's eyes widen in surprise upon hearing her next opponent's name. Hatsune Miku is known for being incredibly popular and talented, which only adds to the pressure Cirno already feels. Hatsune Miku, huh? She's pretty famous, isn't she? Well, I've never backed down from a challenge before. Bring it on! Cirno's determination and confidence shine through as she prepares herself for the upcoming match against Hatsune Miku. Well, she's actually fallen out of the limelight a bit recently. In fact, she believes this tournament could be her final opportunity at redemption. Cirno nods, taking in the new information about Hatsune Miku. Despite her opponent's recent struggles, Cirno refuses to underestimate her. Instead, she sees it as another reason to prove herself and make a name for herself in the tournament. I see. Well, if this is her last chance, I'll make sure she remembers me. No matter what happens, I won't let anyone push me around anymore. With renewed determination burning in her eyes, Cirno begins preparing for her match against Hatsune Miku, training hard and strategizing every possible outcome. Miku defeated the arcade cabinet at the end of Losers Bracket Round 1, and here's footage from immediately after that. As the final blow was landed, Miku collapsed onto the ground, her body shaking with relief and exhaustion. The intense fight against the arcade cabinet had pushed her to her limits, but she had emerged victorious. The roar of the crowd filled her ears, but all she could focus on was Juice Man's presence beside her. "That was insane," she gasped, looking up at him with gratitude and awe. "I don't know how I did it, but thank you. Your training really paid off." She couldn't help but smile, feeling a surge of confidence wash over her. With each passing day, she grew stronger, both physically and mentally, and she knew that she could overcome any obstacle thrown her way. Juice Man smiled back at her, offering a hand to help her up. "You did amazing, Miku." 2 weeks pass. Hatsune Miku, your next opponent in Loser's Bracket is going to be the Ice Fairy Cirno. Do you have any thoughts you'd like to share? Miku stood tall, her chest heaving as she caught her breath. Despite the intense training session, she couldn't deny that her body ached from the fight against the arcade cabinet. But as she looked ahead to her next challenge, a fire burned in her eyes. "Cirno, huh?" she mused, her lips curling into a confident smirk. "She might be an ice fairy, but I'll turn her into a popsicle on stage. I've faced tougher opponents before, and I'll prove that I belong in the winner's bracket." Which she isn't, but she can earn her way to grand finals at least. Her voice held an air of determination, masking the fear that still lingered beneath the surface. Yes, Queen! Here we go. Lot riding on this, as with a lot of loser bracket match. But some more than others. Hatsune Miku. Cirno. Edgy is not here to chant for the Cirno sweep. That could be Cirno's downfall. Her biggest supporter is missing. Did I say Mako? I meant Edgy. If I didn't say Edgy, I meant Edgy. Here we go. Hatsune Miku. Cirno. 200% health. Outside of Kaiba Corp. The fight begins. And Miku's running and immediately tries to punch her square in the nose. That was a nice fake out there by Miku. She knew Cirno would block immediately and was able to get a follow-up hit. You can immediately see Cirno trying to get high up out of Miku's reach and zone her out. Miku is not falling for it, though. Miku's building up her music, trying to avoid the ice. Those ice glaciers have a little bit more range than Miku's expecting. German suplex to Cirno. Oh, and there's Gumi. Gumi has been sent out, and Cirno's in the corner. This could be very bad for Cirno. Cirno is stuck in the corner with Gumi letting it rip. Frosty wanna bet 5? I told you so. I don't think Frosty was a big Cirno supporter. I think it was mostly Edgy. Now, maybe Frosty thinks Cirno's gonna win over Miku, but I feel like Frosty was not a Miku denier. Cirno is blasting the ice moves, though. Thankfully, apparently, Miku can clip through the ice attacks. She did just spot dodge that ice attack, so Miku knows some tricks that I am not privy to. And that's an incredibly well-placed Gumi right there. Now, that Gumi's not gonna be good long-term, but it did immediately put some pressure. Wait, she's pushing her back into the Gumi. What a great strategy. She has Cirno stuck in the Gumi. Cirno's not taking a lot of damage from it, but it still is applying pressure here that she desperately needs. You're not a supporter of either. Valid. Now, this is still close. This is still a very close round one. Miku's got the lead, but it could turn at any second, as Cirno has incredible range. Miku's gonna be careful. That's an ice. Oh, she baited the ice trap. Very good play by Miku there. Big hit. Next few hits could decide this. Miku's trying to spam. Miku's trying to spam. Miku's moving in close. The German suplex did it. Big leak attack. It's a shield breaker. It's a level 3 shield breaker. You cannot block. You can't. I've not seen her use the level 3 leak move in forever. I don't think she's done it in the tournament at all. If you try to block Miku using the leak, her level 3 leak charge, which takes forever to get to, is like guaranteed to break shields. So you can't do it against her. I still have some. Sorry, wait. This Miku doesn't cook. I still have some credibility, so I can't admit to being a Cirno acknowledger. Cirno who? Miku fighting very strong here. Oh, but here comes the near 1,000 needles. That, of course, would be 999 needles. You know, Cirno's a big number 9 fanatic. Either way, the near 1,000 needles don't appear to be working. Get leaked. Body slam. Big German suplex. Miku, very dominant here in round 2. Great Gumi drop. Fantastic Gumi drop. That was like dropping, that was like popping a landmine frame 1 with that Gumi right there. Went for the double stomp there. Cirno's doing a good job zoning. Miku can't choke now. Just because Miku had a big lead does not mean she cannot fumble it. Cirno does still have near 1,000 needles active. Could pop off at any moment. Trying to do some big zoning here. Another fantastically placed Gumi to keep Cirno in her place. Here comes the near 1,000 needles. She's popping them. She's popping the near 1,000 needles. It's going to whittle Miku down a little bit. Not nearly enough, though. Oh, Miku has the range to hit Cirno out of the sky. That's huge. That's huge for Miku that she has that kind of range. From a vertical standpoint. Oh, wait. Miku's frozen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cirno's got the lead now. It's getting a lot closer here. She's zoning Miku out. Here comes the near 1,000 needles and it connects. Cirno, get your sins text off the screen. And Cirno takes round 2. We're going to round 3. It's anybody's game. Immediate German suplex. I think Miku got a little complacent with that last round. Another German suplex immediately. Oh! Cirno saw that German suplex coming, but Miku saw the dodge coming. I do love the German suplex strat of just spamming German suplexes. Cirno's doing a great job of trying to prevent the Gumi from coming out. Another German suplex. Oh, but she stepped into the landmine. Cold Sprinkler activated. That's going to really put some pressure on Miku there, who was able to only take a bit of damage from it. I don't think that was a good Gumi pop. I think that was a bad Gumi placement. That was a panic Gumi. Now, she is doing the smart thing and hiding behind Gumi and building up another one for when this one wears off. She is using this Gumi very defensively, and it is working. She should bust the leak out right now. Oh, no, she's not going for the leak. She did get the German suplex grab, though. She could pop down a second Gumi soon. 2 Gumis on the field would be crazy. But she's saving that for a good time. Uh-oh, Miku's frozen. That's what turned things around last time. She is going to try and get the most out of that Gumi that was already up before popping another one. This would be a great time to pop a Gumi. Alright, maybe not right now. Oh, but she is. Oh, she's holding her in place for it, too. Truly, it's like MK Combo Breaker. Miku saw how quickly Cirno turned around last time. She is playing very defensive and careful here. Oh, that was a big hit. That was a huge hit. Oh, no, she's using Recover. Cirno, okay, it was not a big heal. It was a small heal. But it was not an inconsequential one, especially with double health. God, the booby traps are killing Miku now. Okay, Gumi's gone. She could just immediately pop another Gumi. Uh-oh, the near 1,000 needles. Miku is blocking some of them. It is not doing as much. This is very close. Exciting. Uh-oh, frozen. Is this going to be it for Miku? Is this where Miku goes down? Is this where Miku goes down? Is she going to get zoned out? Oh! Grillby, pathetic. And in one of the most devastating losers brackets in all of history, Hatsune Miku has been eliminated. Which means we must now say goodbye Let's go, farmer. Alright, we're getting the Miku ready. Alright. Let's hear Hatsune Miku's goodbye. Rest in peace, projected performer. R.I.P.P. R.I.P.P.P. As Cirno's victory hit her, Miku felt like the wind had been knocked out of her. The intensity of the fight left her body exhausted and her spirit crushed. She had given it her all, but in the end, she had fallen short. Tears welled up in her eyes as she looked over at Juice-Man, a mixture of pain and gratitude etched on her face. "Thank you," she whispered, her voice barely audible over the din of the crowd, "for everything. I'll never forget your help, your guidance." Despite the defeat, there was a newfound resolve burning within her. She had faced adversity and risen up against it, only to falter at the last moment. But she knew that she couldn't. She wasn't done fighting yet. In her heart, there was still hope. Hope for another chance. Hope for redemption. Goodbye, Hatsune Miku. R.I.P.P.P. Let's see who's next. Ad break incoming, so great time for me to see what the next matchup is. Oh, it's the farmer. The farmer is next. Oh my. Oh my. Who's the farmer facing? Ooh, the Shocker. A man who eliminated Frosty's other favorite from winner's bracket. Ooh. I should have the Shocker ready to be pulled up. Well, let's go to this ad break first. While I do a big sippy. Dog, I hate how there's like a delay between Twitch telling me the ad's about to start and the ad actually starting. So we just gotta give me a minute. This is, you know what? It's a good bathroom break. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Harvest Moon Farmer doesn't talk, but we do have a follow-up with Shocker after he lost to Missing No in the last winner's bracket. Oh, wrong one. Shocker picks himself up. His suit is battered and bruised. He shakes his head. I underestimated that freak of nature. I've never seen a creature more messed up, more chaotic and unbalanced. But that's his weakness, too. He grabs his gauntlet and dusts it off. It's time to show the rest of these losers that I'm the real deal. 2 weeks pass. Hey, Shocker, your next opponent in loser's bracket is going to be the Harvest Moon Farmer, a competitor many believe wouldn't be in loser's bracket at all right now if the Spiral hadn't interfered in his match. Do you have any thoughts you'd like to share? Shocker lets out a sinister chuckle. Harvest Moon? More like Harvest Doom when the Shocker's through with him. I've been watching this tournament and I know he's strong, but he's not in the same league as me. He grins devilishly. I'll make short work of him. No, not this jonkler spammer. Please, Farmer. Well, at least unlike Ippo, Farmer actually has, like, some range and speed to him. Not to say Ippo was slow, but you get what I'm saying. Harvest Moon Farmer. He could stand a real chance here. There he is. Harvest Moon Farmer, and Shocker's down here. I think we're approaching. I want to say we have, like, 6 fights left, including this one. Oh, it's this guy's. I forget. It's like Ox and Fancy Man. Fancy Dan. It's 7, including this one, fights left. And we are going right into it immediately. Harvest Moon Farmer does not want to give him a chance to blast his lasers. He's rushing in with the axe. But Shocker's doing his best. He's trying to get all the claps and lasers he can, but Harvest Moon, he's just on him. He's on him like a mosquito on blood. And he will not get off. He's tripping him. He tripped Shocker up with the water. You think water would... Well, you know what? You think water would be the best thing to use against Shocker, but I guess it's not that he uses electricity so much as he just uses shock waves, which are fundamentally different. Maybe there's some electricity in them, but different idea. It's been a tough round. This has been a rough losers bracket round. We have lost most fan favorites, I would say. And there's still more to come. We're only like halfway through. Shocker's trying to dodge roll. He's trying to keep his distance from the Harvest Moon Farmer, who is steadily moving in. Big axe spinaroonie. This is great music for this fight, by the way. This music's going nuts, bro. Big earth-shattering laser that Harvest Moon Farmer blocks. He's spot dodging underneath, and Shocker's just trying to jump away. He's trying to step on him like Mario steps on a Goomba. Harvest Moon Farmer chipping away at the little shins of the Shocker. His little shocky shins. Big axe hit. Oh, nice axe choppies. Oh, big laser, though. Harvest Moon Farmer's definitely taking this round. There's, like, no shot he loses here. It was close for a while, but he literally just has to get a single hit. And he can just spam the, like, seeds on the ground. There it is. You're not invited to MVC Collection. Leave Shocker. Is Harvest Moon Farmer invited to the Marvel vs. Capcom Collection? Is he representing Capcom? That'd be pretty poggy. They definitely should make a new Marvel vs. Capcom and put a Monster Hunter character in it. That's all I'm saying. Personal opinion, they should do that. They need a food source somewhere. I think Shocker's cooked. I think, like, Shocker put up a good fight at the start of round 1. I think Harvest Moon Farmer's got the read on him now. He's got the download. He knows Shocker's tricks. And he knows how to out-zone the zoner. But hold on. Shocker's mixing it up a little bit. He's got his own, he's maybe getting into his zoning pattern here. He's doing a lot of jumping. He's doing a lot of levitating in the air to avoid the water or whatever those are. Spinaroonie Axe does do a chunk of damage, though. Big blast. Ooh, Harvest Moon Farmer got caught in a little bit. Did not do a lot of damage, though. The Shocker is trying so hard to stay aerial. He knows getting tripped up is like a death sentence against this guy. I think, unironically, the fact he can insta-shoot, like, even in midair is fucking cracked. The bro can stay in the sky forever. See, the only reason it's, like, I mean, like, it's really cracked, don't get me wrong. He has, like, almost no melee abilities. Like, the only melee attack he has is, like, an upward diagonal. So he has to, like, back away from Harvest Moon Farmer to hit him with the lasers. Which is why it's so hard for him to stay aggro on him. The height, like, advantage of being a short king is really helping Harvest Moon here in dodging that super. That super, like, is whiffed, like, 4 times because of Harvest Moon Farmer's height. And he still has to block it, but he definitely would have been dead center if he wasn't so short. Big hammer on the feet. He's juking and jiving. Ippo and Shocker losing the same way. Poetic. To the same people, no less. Ippo disqualified. The guy who eliminates... What was it? Yeah, the guy... Brain. Work. Ippo is eliminated, and the guy who beat Ippo in winner's bracket is eliminated in the same round. That is what I was trying to say. Shocker's gone. He's been defeated. Turn on brain. Smile dog, turn my brain on. Smile dog, give me 10 plus IQ. Shocker can't believe it. He's absolutely livid, pacing back and forth in his corner of the arena. Now, how the hell did that farmer just beat me? Damn it, I underestimated him. I let my guard down and he took advantage of it. He clenched his fist tightly. I can't believe I'm out of this tournament. I should have been in the grand finals. Damn it. And with that, Shocker is kaput. The Harvest Moon farmer is moving on in loser's bracket. Frosty's mild investment in the tournament has been saved. Next up is a weird one. We have a weird one. Sorry, that's for Taya and Kiryu. Well, Kiryu's coming up still. Anzu's in winners still, obviously. We got a weird one coming up. We now have Marcus Damon versus Mangle. So this Marcus got defeated by Cuba in a winner's bracket. He was defeated. He gets bumped down to losers. How did he react to that? Marcus is sprawled out on the ground, rubbing his chin where he'd been hit. Ow, that really hurt, Agumon. I tried to warn you. 2 weeks pass. Marcus, your opponent in the next round of losers bracket is Mangle from Freddy Fazbear's. Don't worry, I got Anzu and she's not losing soon. We call this foreshadowing in the business. Marcus crosses his arms, a serious expression on his face. Mangle, huh? He's just a broken down animatronic. I could scrap him blindfolded. Are you sure about that? He smirks, confidence radiating off him. Positive. I ain't afraid of no broken robot. We call that foreshadowing in the business. Or not. Maybe it's not foreshadowing. Where is Mangle? There it is. Where's it at? Alright, this is Mangle returning to the pizzeria where Juice Man is after defeating Ryuji. Mangle's canine head grins proudly, its amber eyes gleaming with victory. The blue and red wires dance excitedly, celebrating the robot's triumph. Ryuji Sakamoto defeated, advanced in tournament. It says, its mechanical voice laced with satisfaction. The more functional canine head nuzzles against Mangle's fluffy white fur, sharing in the robot's sense of accomplishment. Thank you, Juice Man, for your guidance and support. Together, we make a formidable team. With renewed confidence, Mangle prepares for its next match in the tournament, determined to continue protecting the pizzeria and proving itself as a worthy competitor. Mangle, your next opponent in his loser's bracket is going to be Marcus Damon, a renowned street boxer and hero of the digital world. Do you have any thoughts? Mangle's canine head tilts to the side, its eyes narrowing in thought. The blue and red wires twitch nervously, sensing the gravity of the situation. Marcus Damon, street boxer, strong opponent. It says, its mechanical voice laced with caution. The more functional canine head whines softly, nuzzling against Mangle's fluffy white fur. We must prepare well, Juice Man. Street fighting is different from our usual battles. We need to study his techniques and find weaknesses. With determination burning in its eyes, Mangle disappears into the shadows once more, focusing on researching Marcus Damon and honing its skills for the upcoming fight. This fight is either going to be extremely close and very cool, or extremely one-sided. I don't think there's going to be a middle ground for it. Mangle should be right next to Marcus, I think. There. They're fighting at the zoo, too.
Are you ready? Fight!
And Marcus is immediately going in with multiple punches and kicks. I see. There's a good chance Mangle can just spam the dig in the ground move, and Marcus wouldn't be able to do too much about it. But Mangle's doing a lot more. Sorry, not Mangle. Marcus is doing a lot more damage than Mangle does with each hit. Big digital punch there. Marcus going with super aggression, as Mangle is just trying to do little dig bites. Oh, we're summoning an ally. It's a Buzzsaw. It's just a straight-up Super Meat Boy Buzzsaw. That did not help out Mangle very much. That was a bad Gashapon summon. That did not pay off for Mangle there. Oh, but if Mangle can continue to eat Marcus like this, could have turn the tides. A simple bite of 87 could really whittle away Marcus's health. Marcus whittling Mangle down. He's doing a lot of low kicks. Little low kicks trying to sweep the feet of Mangle. And a digital punch is going to end round one. Very, very one-sided. Well, it looks one-sided. Mangle did get him down to half health. But I would say in loser's bracket, that's pretty one-sided with the extra health. Mangle needs to, like, hit a good Gashapon, like, immediately to have a chance here, I think. Marcus is just too aggressive close range. That's a great digital punch combo, even if it didn't, like, do a ton of damage. Mangle almost has a level 3. That's presumably going to be a real good Gashapon, unless it has to be level 3 to get a Gashapon at all. I haven't really been paying much attention. Here it comes. Okay, not Nightmare Balloon Boy. It's just like a Shadow Balloon Boy. Bonbon, I think. Jump Scare. The bite of 87. Glitch Rabbit. What is that one called? Shadow Bonnie. Phantom Freddy. There's Spring Trap. He's spamming. He's ally spamming. There's so much happening. That's just regular Spring Trap. He's busting out another one. We are ally spamming here against Marcus. Nightmare Fredbear. Nightmare Fredbear is going to win. Nightmare Fredbear is an insta-kill. There's a little bit also. Oh, and there's Circus Baby. The gang's all here. I saw Chica for half a second. Dude, that was like massive ally spam from Mangle. And we're immediately dropping allies again. That one was just a bomb. That one was just a shoot bomb and a Gashapon. We're here in round 3. Anyone's game. Marcus definitely needs to kill Mangle before he can start just ally spamming like what happened right there. I thought Marcus shrunk down for a second. I didn't realize Mangle was eating him. I thought that was like a Marcus ability that was being activated. Dunks is doing a big drinky. Big thirsty boy. I think Mangle's going to lose just because it's not using his allies in this fight. It's really all about ally spam with Mangle. Yeah, I think it's over. I think Mangle's cooked. Mangle would have to pop a Nightmare Fredbear right now to win. And he ain't popping nothing. Let's go, Marcus. We stand generic Shotos here. Marcus Damon is victorious. Oh my god. Well, let's hope you don't stand Marcus too hard, gamer. Dude, he was kind of talking shit on Mangle right then. Because next to loser's bracket, it's Farmer versus Marcus. That feels like something Marcus wins, personally. But we'll see. It's an intense fight, and all of Mangle's animatronic friends even show up to try and help, but ultimately Mangle is just barely defeated by Marcus. Mangle is eliminated. Mangle returns to the dimly lit security room, its body limping slightly from the battle. Its more mechanical head hangs low, defeated, while the canine head whines softly, nuzzling against Mangle's fluffy white fur. The robotic eyes flicker as it processes the news of its loss and impending elimination. Marcus Damon defeated us. Eliminated from tournament. It says, its mechanical voice tinged with sadness. The blue and red wires droop dejectedly, their usual lively movements subdued by Mangle's defeat. Looking at Juice-Man, the canine head speaks up, its amber eyes filled with disappointment. We tried our best, Juice-Man, but maybe there's no way to prepare for someone as skilled as Marcus Damon. Thank you for everything. And Mangle is gone. Did every one of Juice-Man's allies get eliminated? Did Juice-Man lose every person he was working with? Alright. Next up is Riku and Kine versus Seth Rollins. We're jumping right in. This show's been going long. This is like one of the longest ones ever. We're diving into Riku and Kine and Seth Rollins. Here we go. They last round they lost to Senator Armstrong because of the nanomachines. Rick is very annoyed that they lost. Damn that bastard. If I knew he had nanomachines, I would have beaten him sooner. It's alright, Rick. Do not be rude just because we had lost. Kine makes fish sounds. 2 weeks pass. Alright, fellas, your opponent in the next round of losers bracket is going to be WWE Champion Seth Rollins. You have any thoughts you'd like to share? The group gets ready once again for the next fight. Alright, whoever this Seth Rollins guy is, I'm going to kick his ass to Jupiter. No questions asked. I don't have anything on the Seth Rollins person either, but I hope we win this fight, Rick. Kine nods. Rick, you don't seem to do much research about your opponents beforehand. I mean, almost everyone knows about Senator Armstrong's nanomachines. You think this lack of preparation might be your guy's undoing? What do I need to research about people? I can kick anyone's ass. I don't need preparation. Well, not Senator Armstrong's, apparently. Rick looks annoyed at what Kermit says. Rick, please calm down. It's not a big deal that we lost to Senator Armstrong. Kine, you have any thoughts on this turn of events? Kine starts making fish sounds. I think I can translate what he was saying. I think he said we should have looked more into the abilities of the opponents we will be fighting. Yeah, whatever. I know what we're getting ourselves into. I could beat anyone about here no matter what. Well, good luck, fellas. We don't need luck. We're gonna win this match no matter what. Don't be like that, Rick. We do need luck. Don't be cocky for once. Kine makes agreeing fish sounds. And then we actually had a conference with Seth Rollins. He made a big presentation. Let's see where it is. He defeats Kine. So he's following. We got a big interview set up here today. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I defeated Kari Uzumaki, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It was a damn good match. But the most important thing is that I won. Some guy in the crowd asks Seth Rollins a question. Seth notices the guy in the crowd who asks him a question. Hey you, what's your question? What are your thoughts on every member of the Spiral besides Monica getting knocked in a loser's bracket recently? Seth starts laughing a little at the question that the guy asked him. They all getting beat in the tournament, and I'm really enjoying that. They're all getting knocked out in the M.U.G.E.N 64 tournament, and I couldn't care less. In fact, I'm enjoying this. Someone else raises their hand. And do you have any thoughts about your upcoming opponents of Riku and Kine? Seth raises eyebrows a bit at the question. Riku and Kine? I think my upcoming match will be tricky with all of them together, but I'm not afraid, and they have a lot of pressure because they need to win to keep in the loser's bracket. Suddenly, there's a loud commotion outside. People can be heard yelling. Seth is a little distracted by the commotion. What the hell is happening? Seth looks towards outside. The doors to the conference hall burst open, and 27 ice climbers begin swarming into the room, rioting and attacking everyone. What? Seth gets scared a little by the 27 ice climbers entering the conference hall, swarming into the room, rioting and attacking everyone. What the hell? The ice climbers, no doubt here to support the ice climbers competing in the tournament, all begin shouting, Okay, let's kill this guy, let's kill him, let's beat him to death with hammers. Wait, what? They want to kill me? Those ice climbers? Seth starts backing away against the wall, scared. The ice climbers continue rioting. Seth leans against the wall and starts yelling, Somebody help him! Somebody help me! Security begins rushing in to fight the crowd as Seth makes a break for it. Seth quickly runs backstage to get away from the riot, and once he was backstage, he could fall to his knees, catching his breath again. Phew, I made it out of that one. Damn. Kermit's standing there. Well, it sure is something. But Seth, your fight is up next. You think you'll be ready after what just transpired? Seth looks at Kermit for a second, still catching his breath. Yeah. He sighs and stands up slowly, still a little out of breath. I can still fight. So the ice climbers back up to their usual shenanigans, causing a riot, trying to beat people to death with hammers. But we're jumping in. Seth Rollins, Riku and Kine. Using my brain to figure out where they are. There he is. Isaac celebrating his victory backstage after defeating Pumpkinhead. Big fish attack. Riku and Kine already... I heard the mom laugh. I thought the foot was coming down. I thought the background Isaac summoned mom's foot. Dude, Seth Rollins is definitely riled up from the Ice Climber's attack, because Riku and Kine are obliterating him right now. Okay, he's starting to get some offense in on his own, finally. Starting to do a little bit of air juggling. But Riku and Kine still able to hit some good combos of their own. Big slime boomerang. I always forget that Gooey's with them as well. Gooey's like the unofficial 4th member of this team. Nice steel chair hit there. What the hell was that noise? Was that mom dying and Isaac? Insane sound effect. Where's my phone? There it is. Riku and Kine still try. Dude, they're doing a great job of zoning him. Zoning is like the #1 thing they have for this fight, because Rollins only has the steel chairs as projectiles, and it's not the best projectile. Not the worst, not the best. Oh, Rollins, multiple hits with a baseball bat. Hold up. He's even in the fight here. Riku and Kine could start to go down here. Seth Rollins also in trouble, however. It's getting real close. Oh, and the gerbil rush manages to take Seth Rollins down. And we're going around 2. You know, Rollins has to be panicking. He's out of breath. He knows the Ice Climbers could be around any corner. Riku and Kine completely oblivious to the riots happening. Busy with their own infighting. Not big infighting. We've definitely seen worse infighting, but not exactly on the fully same page, but they seem to be doing perfectly fine in a fight here. Oh, I thought Seth Rollins dodged it, but he got hit by the tip of it, which still allowed them to come into a bunch of damage, and the gerbil rush again. He's gerbil rush spamming. Call that the gerbil swarm 3 in a row. I think this is... Oh, I think he was looking for the Revolution knee there. Gets hit by a gerbil rush instead. I think this is Riku and Kine's game to win. Nice parasol there. You don't see the parasol used super well too often. Revolution knee. Able to get a few hits off from it. Riku and Kine kind of just building up in the back. Multiple baseball bat hits. I don't think there's any shot. I think Riku and Kine got this easy. I think the next gerbil rush is just like they just need to buy time until they can gerbil rush and win. And if they happen to win before that, more power to them. Oh, there it is. Oh, he whiffed it. He whiffed it. He whiffed it. That's huge for Rollins. That's huge for Rollins. I still think they're going to get it back again before he can beat him, but that was big. It's close, and Riku and Kine get it. Seth Rollins is defeated. Riku and Kine move on. We have 4 fights left. Ooh, Kazuma Kiryu's next. I want to see this trick of platypus taught you. I kind of want to see this trick of platypus taught you. Honestly, F. Goodbye, Seth Rollins. Defeated. Big heel. Seth is on the mat after his match having lost. I can't believe I lost. Damn it. And that's it. Rollins just mad. He's gone. He's donezo. Kiryu versus Michael up next. A big one. A big one. And of course, as is tradition, we did have a sit-down interview between Kiryu and Michael. Juice Man got them together. I think there was a specific order I needed to do these messages in, but I can't remember. Alright, here we go. Having a sit-down interview with Kazuma Kiryu and General Zod, aka Michael. Thank you both for being here today. Kiryu looks around briefly, taking note of their surroundings as he crosses his arms over his chest. Though the sitting area appeared unoccupied due to everyone attending the match, there was enough TVs displaying ads for alcohol and scantily clad ladies dancing nearby to ensure the ambiance was still very much reflective of Kamurocho. Turning his attention back to the assistant who addressed him, he inclined his head politely in greeting before spelling in a measured tone. It's always been a pleasure, he replied calmly, though inside Kiryu felt more nervous than he would ever admit. Even if fighting games weren't new to him, as evidenced by his victory against Glover earlier, he knew losing again would spell defeat for any hopes of continuing deeper into this unique competition. I will snooze this ad break. Michael says, I didn't join because we want publicity. You wouldn't understand. He tries to leave, but Juice-Man holds onto his shoulder, keeping him grounded. Now, we can either do this the easy way or the hard way. Either way, we sit down and talk like civilized beings, or we skip right ahead to the fighting part. Come on, Michael. Just have a short chat with Kiryu. The people love seeing him interact with his opponents before he wins. Okay, we do this one first. As General Zod hesitates under Juice-Man's firm grip, Kiryu, who chose to speak up once more in an attempt to defuse the situation diplomatically. I understand your reservations, sir, he began, addressing Zod directly, but sometimes it's good to put aside our differences, even if it's just for a moment. After all, isn't that what this tournament it represents? Keeping his voice steady and respectful, Kiryu waited for General Zod's response while silently wondering what kind of grudge could motivate such reluctance. Despite his curiosity, however, he remained committed to maintaining peace between them for the sake of their play and sportsmanship. Reluctantly, Michael allowed himself to be seated across from Kiryu, maintaining a stiff demeanor as he kept his eyes locked on the Yakuza protagonist. Despite feeling cornered, he couldn't help but appreciate this man's reputation as a formidable fighter. Clearing his throat, he finally spoke up in a voice dripping with disdain. What is it you wish to know? I am not here for your entertainment, nor am I interested in making friends. Is there anything either of you would like to say to each other, or to the audience at home before the fight tonight? General Zod narrows his eyes suspiciously, sensing an ulterior motive behind the seemingly innocuous question. He shifted uncomfortably in his seat, unsure whether revealing any sort of vulnerability might give Kiryu an advantage. Nevertheless, he decided to answer bluntly. Kazuma, I hope you are prepared to face the consequences of crossing my path. Your defeat tonight shall mark the beginning of my rise to power, and nothing will stand in my way. As for you, he adds, turning his glare towards the interviewer with a cold smile, don't think I haven't noticed your favoritism towards Kiryu. Be careful where your allegiances lie, for the true ruler of this universe shall soon be revealed. Considering Zod's frosty reception, Kiryu decided it might be best to let the Kryptonian speak first. Instead, he focused on offering support and understanding. I simply hope that whatever issues you may have can be set aside long enough for us to engage in a fair battle, one that honors the spirit of competition. As he watched Zod closely, waiting for his response, Kiryu wondered how deeply rooted the rivalry truly was. Despite knowing little about General Zod beyond his reputation as a powerful foe, he couldn't shake off the nagging suspicion that there might be more to the story. Maybe someday, when this tournament was over, he could find out and possibly offer some sort of assistance or meditation. For now, though, all he could do was keep things professional and focused on the imminent fight. Michael, I assure you I am a fully impartial observer. General Zod snorted derisively, clearly unconvinced. However, rather than further antagonize the interviewer, he turned his attention back towards Kiryu with a smirk. You should prepare yourself for a difficult fight, Kazuma. My abilities far surpass yours, and your pitiful displays of brute strength will avail you nothing against the power within me. With that, he leaned back in his chair, ready to end the interview and prepare for the upcoming bout. In his eyes, there was no doubt about the outcome. Victory would be his tonight, and then it would be time to show the world why they should bow before him. Raising an eyebrow in skepticism, Kiryu gave General Zod's threat only passing acknowledgement before turning his focus back to the interviewer. It wasn't entirely surprising, considering Zod's reputation and temperament. With a quiet nod of agreement regarding the lack of favoritism, Kiryu returned to addressing Zod in a straightforward manner. Understood, Michael. I'm ready for the challenge, and whoever the winner will ultimately face among those seeking glory and prestige. Until then, I bid you farewell. Giving General Zod one final courteous bow, Kiryu rose to his feet, ready to begin warming up and preparing himself for another grueling match in M.U.G.E.N 64's prestigious deathmatch tournament. And with that, we are ready to dive in. Kiryu versus General Zod. Loser eliminated. Where homie's at? Kazuma Kiryu. Michael's down here. I think. Yeah, here he is. He's Zod. Maybe it's for the best that I forgot to set the health bars to 200% in the first losers bracket, because this has definitely made the stream go a lot longer. At home, homie. Waka waka. And Kiryu immediately running in. Extreme aggro on Zod. Now this increased health bar is definitely very visible when you look at the small amount of damage that Kiryu does. The 200% health could be a big handicap to Kiryu. However, his combo potential is still absolutely insane. Bro ran at him. His grabs are still nutso, though. Listen, Kiryu knows it's all or nothing here. Kiryu knows it's all about grabs and aggroing in this fight. We'll snooze this one more time. Eventually, we must face the consequences of our ads. Jesus Christ. Oh, big choke slam, though, by General Zod. Oh, and he's going to do it again. He's looking for a loop. Oh, I think he found something. He found a combo that works against him. Oh, immediately shot with a gun. Kiryu's not going to let that combo become an infinite. Kiryu's got to be careful here. Just a few... Michael's very powerful. Just a few hits could take Kiryu out. Oh! Majima truck! I think Kiryu wins it here. There he goes. Still a close round, all things considered. Live musical performance! I'm sorry, we don't have time for it right now. Oh, it's out of my control. I can't skip it. Okay, here we go. Round 2. Kiryu. Michael. It's on. Fish gun! Bowling ball! He's busting out all his tricks. This is clearly one of Kiryu's toughest opponents besides... You know what? Kiryu's really fought almost exclusively tough opponents. Was it Glover, Anzu, and Zod? Today is a diamond gamer. I don't know what that means. Was that in the song? Big laser beam. Oh, he's looking for chicken. He got a turkey! X Factor. The Kiryu's toughest opponent. His health bar. Nice vending machine hit there. It's more of a sign than a vending machine. Zod's in trouble. A few good hits could turn around. Big motorcycle hit. Majima helping keep him on the feet. Punch from General Zod. As Kiryu continues to turn things around here. That's the song he was singing. I understand. A song about someone in coma wanting them to wake up. Wake up, gamer. It's been 10 years. Wake up. I wish it had only been 10 years. Kiryu wins. Big win for Kiryu. Not really that surprised. Well, let's scoot on over to our fine little sit-down area. Well, let's just see how both of them react to this. We'll get a reaction from both of them here. Kiryu wins are like it's expected, but also how the fuck does he do it? The most goated sauce man ever. Breathing heavily but exhilarating by the victory, Kiryu stepped off the stage following his intense match against Zod. His muscles ached from the exertion required to counter Zod's superior speed and agility. So true! Yet there was no denying the thrill of triumph that coursed through him. Shaking hands with Zod, he offered him genuine praise amidst their competitive rivalry. That was quite the fight, Michael. You pushed me harder than I expected. Thank you for showing me your true strength, he said sincerely before leaving the stage. Returning to his hotel room, Kiryu found solace in a warm bath and clean clothes. As he lay down on the bed, exhausted yet satisfied, he couldn't help but reflect on his experiences throughout the tournament thus far. Sorry, I did view something. As the match progresses, it becomes clear that despite his confidence, Zod underestimated his powers. Eventually it's a real blow. Seizing the opportunity, Kiryu delivers another devastating blow. Kiryu wins. You shouldn't have underestimated me, Michael, Kiryu says coolly, extending a hand to the vanquished general. It looks like fate had other plans for our meeting tonight. Forced to accept defeat, Zod nods curtly and takes Kiryu's hand, albeit reluctantly. Indeed, he grunts. So true, consistent, what do each of them say? 3 matches left tonight. Next up, it's time for the last 3 members of the Spiral back-to-back. The only remaining 3 besides Monica, since, the Moon has been eliminated, and, what's his name? Grillby has denied them. He's cast them aside. We've got Deadpool versus Ashley. Who is the girl next door living in the Haunted Mansion? You better learn her name, because it's Ashley. Let's start with Ashley. Ad break. We're going to let this ad break play out. Well, I can read the Ashley text, and then we'll go to the ad break after, because it'll happen. Where is it at? Here it is. Alright. This is the follow-up to her losing. Her body slumped slightly, disappointment evident on her face, but her resolve remained strong. Well, I didn't expect that. The ice climbers proved to be more formidable than anticipated, but I won't go down without a fight. There's still much work to be done and new friends to make along the way. With renewed determination, she straightens her posture and walks backstage, regrouping and refining her strategy for the losers bracket matches. Despite this setback, I refuse to let my dreams fade. The journey isn't over yet. On top of that, every member of the Spiral, besides Monica, also gets bumped down to losers bracket. Ashley arches an eyebrow, tilting her head curiously upon hearing the news. Was this coincidence or something more sinister at play? Regardless, she knew that there would be plenty of opportunities for alliances and betrayals amongst the remaining members of the Spiral in the coming battles. Very well, or well, she muses, her voice dripping with sarcasm. It seems our little cabal has been thinned out quite nicely. Reaching into her robe, she pulls out a small crystal ball, examining its swirling colors intensely. We'll just have to see how each of us fares in these trying times, and perhaps exploit any weaknesses we discover among our former cohorts. I can see you aren't too surprised by the news that Grillby has denounced and left the Spiral, considering her comment about finding weaknesses in former cohorts. I'm like keeping an eye for when the ad break actually starts. Ashley's gaze hardens at the mention of Grillby's name. Despite their shared past, she always had a feeling he wouldn't remain loyal to the group for long. He was always driven by his own selfish desires, she replies coldly, twirling her wand between her fingers casually. His abandonment does not concern me. The Spiral will continue to flourish with or without those who lack the conviction to stand by their allegiance. With that, she turns away from Juice-Man, her voice shifting. Is it? Her focus shifting? Yes, back to strategizing for upcoming matches in the loser bracket. The ad's playing! The ad break's playing! Ad break! Ad break! We'll be right back! We're back, continuing on with the Ashley, because we had asked her about her actual match. Wait! I gotta do my job and ask if you have any thoughts about your upcoming losers bracket match against Deadpool, someone who previously faced off against and lost to the Spiral's leader, Sadako. Ashley rolls her eyes, finding Juice-Man's presence somewhat annoying, but acknowledging the importance of his questions nonetheless. Deadpool, she mutters, her brow furrowing in thought. Another fool who thinks he can beat Sadako. He'll meet the same fate as Grillby. Turning to face Juice-Man fully, she leans in close, her voice low and menacing. As for my match against him, I intend to teach him a lesson he won't soon forget. My magical prowess knows no bounds, and I will not hesitate to demonstrate that to anyone who dares challenge me. With a final glare, she straightens up and walks away, leaving Juice-Man with a clear understanding of her intentions for the upcoming bout against Deadpool. Well, let's go to Deadpool then. Shit, where was it? Oh yeah, this is Deadpool just beat up wheelchair guy in loser's bracket, absolutely obliterated him. With a triumphant shout and several broken weapons lying at his feet, Deadpool looks down at his battered opponent, once proudly called wheelchair guy. He laughs viciously, twirling one of the broken swords menacingly. Oh ho ho! This is gonna be easy work. Nothing personal, you squishy meat puppet. But somebody has to clean the loser's bracket, ain't it? He gives another loud, sickening laugh as Juice-Man leads him away towards his next target. Deadpool still feeling invincible even after taking some significant damage during the last bout. In spite, or because, of being dumped into the bottom part of the tournament, Deadpool finds pleasure in taking out those considered worthless by others in equally brutal ways, ultimately leaving them dead or maimed beyond recognition after crossing paths with him. Jesus, Deadpool, doesn't that seem a little bit excessive? Turning to look at Juice-Man, Deadpool raises an eyebrow curiously. Excessive? Nah, I prefer to call it just desserts. Besides, isn't that why they put us in the loser's bracket? So we can take out some trash along the way? He chuckles darkly before returning his attention to the path ahead. Now shut up and show me where my next victim's hiding, he demands playfully. Well, your next opponent's actually going to be Ashley from WarioWare. She's, interestingly enough, another member of the Spiral. Grinning widely, Deadpool tilts his head to the side. Oh, well, aren't we in for a treat? Let's make sure she knows what hit her, shall we? As Juice-Man guides him towards the battlefield, Deadpool starts mentally strategizing how best to deal with Ashley. Although she may be skilled with her own games, he's certain he can exploit any weaknesses she might possess outside of those constraints. His excitement builds as anticipation for the upcoming fight consumes him completely. Once he leaves, Juice-Man looks into the camera and quietly whispers, "Guys, I think Deadpool's fucking lost his mind." Hearing Juice-Man's quiet whisper, Deadpool bursts out laughing, causing nearby spectators to glance nervously at him. "Oh, come on now, Juice-Man. I haven't lost my mind. Yet," he teases, winking at the camera. "But maybe it's time for a reality check. This is war, baby, and sometimes you gotta be a little crazy to survive." With a final chuckle, Deadpool turns his attention back to the upcoming battle, ready to unleash hell upon Ashley from WarioWare. Deadpool has fucking snapped. Sadako has twisted his fucking personality. He's not been a same. He's changed since facing her fiend style. So let's see if that plays out here in this contest. Deadpool and Ashley. This is the. I think Deadpool is the first person to go against two different members of the Spiral.
Let's go.
Let's see if he can survive them. Can Deadpool mow through the Spiral? There's a good chance he'll have to go against a third member of the Spiral if he wins here. I think there's like a real possibility. Yes, there's a chance
Take care of it.
he could get paired up against another member of the Spiral. Ashley's doing a great job of zoning him out immediately, though. And just putting on hard aggression right out of the gate.
Hocus pocus.
Oh, absolutely froze him with the Hocus Pocus. Using another spell here, big broomstick hit. Didn't do that much to Deadpool, but still, you know, it's a chunk. Got the lightning storm coming up. Oh, that's a big combo from Deadpool with the sword. These two definitely aren't doing like a ton of damage to each other, but that's okay because they are going to whittle each other down.
You needed that.
Big fireball. I think if Ashley summons the Piranha Plant, that would do like ridiculous damage.
Stick with
I
it.
think that's like a big hitter if she busts that one out. Damn, she is fucking juggling him, bro. Oh, and you know what? Deadpool is juggling her in place, too. Back and forth right here. Only 2 matches left after this one. All Spiral matches. Next up, we have Sasquatch versus Smile Dog. And then we're ending things off with Sadako versus Clippy. That is our main event for the evening. Only 2 matches left after this one. Longest round by far, 200% health. Will definitely do that to you. Thankfully, this will be the only time we have 16 matches at 200% health. Big damage done to Deadpool. I still think it's anyone's game. Deadpool could absolutely juggle her and turn it around, but she is keeping the aggression going, stopping him from doing so. He's trying to move in a bit there. Grown killed half the chat here. Rip them. Who's ASMR whispering to me? That would be Ashley, most likely. Dude, yeah, everyone fucking died, bro. They were killed. Maybe those Ice Climbers got him, Frosty. Did you ever consider that? You think the Ice Climbers got
I'm Ashley. And you are?
You think maybe the Ice Climbers got them all one by one and they're coming for one of us next? At any moment, the Ice Climbers could break down the door to either of our rooms and just get us. Just beat us to death with hammers. Nobody's making it to winner's bracket. Thank you, Ashley.
Gotcha.
You didn't answer her question, gamer. She asked who you were, not can you tell me thank you.
Ooh, wicked.
Wicked.
Stick with it.
Ash is kind of cooking Deadpool. Hold up. Okay, hold up. He's getting some aggression going. See, the thing is, like, that doesn't do a ton of damage compared to how much super it gives her. He's flat! He looks like that funky cave drawing that everyone made memes dancing. Still here, got distracted. It's okay, Kimmy. I knew you were still here because I saw you posting messages on Facebook Messenger.
Ooh, stick.
Ultra probably fell asleep. That homeboy has, like, a real bedtime. And I respect it.
Watch
Thankfully,
out.
Ultra is, like, the only person out of any of us that'll actually watch these on YouTube if he misses them.
Gotcha.
So it's not like the end of the world on that one.
Wicked.
Big explosion.
Disappointing.
Disappointing.
Me, half of this round, disappointing.
So true, Ashley. Most morally correct. Never mind. I was saying most morally correct member of the Spiral, but Sasquatch is still in here. He knew because she's the mastermind of the rioting.
Stick with it.
Kimmy, have you seen the Ice Climbers? They're gonna kill you. They're gonna beat you to death with hammers, Kimmy. She's just hitting him with the funniest combos. I was thinking, like, bro, did I miss everyone dying? Why didn't God take me in the rapture? Why? What if he did, and this is like your afterlife, is just watching the rest of Mugen 64, but the health bars get like exponentially bigger as time goes on?
I'm Ashley. And you are?
Answer the question, Frosty. Ashley wins. Deadpool is eliminated. Another member of the Spiral survives. So, Monica's not going to be completely alone next stream. There's going to be at least one other person. Holy shit, I'd want to know what hell is then. It's universe mode. WWE 2K20 universe mode forever. I mean, yeah, this is the one we want, actually. We're going to use a big boy word on that one. Goodbye, crazy Deadpool character arc. Rip Deadpool. Is Ashley from WarioWare? Yes. God said you can be in heaven, but you gotta referee every Mugen fight. As the dust settles, Deadpool lays motionless on the ground, having suffered a devastating defeat at the hands of Ashley from WarioWare. Gritting his teeth, he pushes himself up to his knees, wincing in pain. Fuck! He murmurs, looking at the remnants of his defeated body. Though battered and bruised, there's still a spark of defiance burning inside him. Well, shit happens. Guess it wasn't my time, he admits with a sigh, turning to Juice Man. He nods respectfully. Thank you for giving me this chance, even if it ended like this. Who knew a girl with so many damn spells could bring an old dog like me to his knees? He offers his hand for a shake, displaying his resilience even in defeat. Let's see. Deadpool offers Ashley a handshake after the fight, despite his issues with the Spiral. Let's see if she accepts it. Let's see if she accepts the handshake. Yeah, Ashley is from WarioWare. I legit don't think she's in anything but WarioWare. Eyes narrowed, Ashley regards Deadpool warily as he extends his hand in a gesture of sportsmanship. Part of her wanted to ignore him entirely, but she also couldn't deny the unexpected respect he showed by not holding their previous encounter against her. After a brief internal struggle, she reaches out and takes his hand, giving it a firm shake. I'll admit, I wasn't expecting that, she says dryly, releasing his hand and stepping back. However, I won't forget our rivalry so easily. Let this be a reminder that friendship cannot exist where competition breeds animosity. Her voice softened slightly, adding, Perhaps we can find common ground somewhere between enemies and rivals. With a nod, she turns to leave the arena, her mind already focused on her next opponent, which, depending on how fate may roll, could be another member of the Spiral, because up next is Smile Dog versus Sasquatch. Let's go on down to Sasquatch. Let's talk to him first. Here it is. This is some footage immediately after Sasquatch was defeated by John Rambo in winner's bracket. Sasquatch sits on a rock, staring into the campfire as he meditates. He ponders his loss to John Rambo. Rambo was a very formidable opponent with incredible fighting skills and marksmanship. While Sasquatch was able to land plenty of heavy blows, Rambo countered and dodged most of the attacks. Sasquatch could not match his speed. He sighs as he ponders his future. With a loss like this, there's no room for error. Sasquatch can ill afford any other losses or he will get eliminated from the entire tournament. On top of that, every member of the Spiral besides Monica was also knocked in a loser's bracket. Sasquatch sighs in frustration as he sees the list of members from the Spiral who had been knocked down into the loser's bracket. It was extremely rare for so many members of the same faction to take a loss in the second round. Sasquatch sighs once again, knowing that this is getting worse by the minute. If he or any other member of the Spiral took another loss, they would all be completely eliminated from the tournament. 2 weeks pass. Alright, Sasquatch, your next opponent in loser's bracket is the notorious Smile Dog. Any thoughts you'd like to share? Sasquatch. Smile Dog is a cunning and ruthless opponent. Its ability to inflict terror and madness on its victims through its wide smile alone can be quite frightening. I will use my size and power to my advantage in this next match. While Smile Dog may be fast and agile, I will be able to overpower it if I can get close enough. Alright, so, you hear about what that shite Smile Dog did to Grung earlier tonight? Sasquatch raising an eye at Mercutian. No. What did he do to Grung? You might be better off not knowing. Good luck, buddy. Sasquatch looks at Kermit with a perplexed but concerned expression. Very well, then. His expression turns serious once again. I shall get ready for my match with Smile Dog. And we'll go ahead and click on Smile Dog over here. After a night of rest, Smile Dog prepares for his next match. Smile Dog, your next opponent in loser's bracket is Sasquatch, someone who has fighting experience from their time in the Darkstalker series. Have any thoughts you'd like to share? Smile Dog seems less intimidated by Sasquatch than his previous opponent.
Sasquatch may have experience in battle, but I have experience in nightmare fuel. If anyone is intimidated by anyone, it will be him.
Did your encounter with Grung take any energy out from before your fight?
My encounter with Grung was an experience, but it did nothing to fatigue me. I am fueled by my lust for battle and bloodshed. It keeps me fighting.
Smile Dog smirks. Very cool, very scary. Smile Dog, fight the Spiral. Second to last match, only one more fight remains tonight after this. Thanks for sticking around. It's been a long one. Perhaps too long. I would dare say about 30 minutes too long at least. But you know what? We're never going to have this many matches at this health level again. So, cool. Thumbs up then. Because next stream will be 8 matches at normal speed. Or not normal speed. 8 matches at normal health and 8 matches at 200%. So, probably, that's probably going to be close to 2 hours. Dude, second Tony Hawk stage tonight, Pog. Sasquatch moving in early. Trying to get the sneak attack on Smile Dog. Two very animal guys. Debatably cryptids. Definitely neither of them are cryptids, but in the loose definition of cryptid, you could say maybe. Technically a cryptid. I think Smile Dog's too short. I think short king advantage. He can't get flicked. Spread the word. I think Smile Dog could probably just charge up and spam spread the word and get the victory here. Too short to get hit. By the way, every loser bracket will be 200% health. Grand finals will be best 2 out of 3 at 300% health. 2 who got that dog in it. Who got that dog in him? Spread the fucking word, brother. It's dude, Sasquatch doesn't stand a chance. Dude, doing what he did to Grung really did fuel and really give him maximum power. Truly, we will never have a second. What was it? Spiral versus Spiral match. Because it was Sasquatch versus Moon originally. And it could be, if Sasquatch wins here, it would be Sasquatch versus Ashley. I don't think we're getting that. Alright. Easy round 1 win. Smile Dog is way too short for Sasquatch to hit. I'm imagining round 2 is going to go exactly the same way here. He's got to, like, use ice attacks, but he's trying to melee him, and it's just not going to work. Sasquatch, he's too goofy to figure out how to hit the small Smile Dog. But this is our last one for the evening. I will probably not do a bracket recap at the end of this, just because we've been here for so long, or like a prediction recap. So if you want to check those out after, feel free. Otherwise, we'll look at our matches at the start of the next stream. Probably next Thursday again. It all, we play these week by week, because I never know when stuff's gonna come up. Oh, that was a good move. He should spam that move. That's actually a pretty cool move. I'm glad we got to see that before Sasquatch was eliminated. Smile Dog, go. Smile Dog, speed run this fight. Smile Dog, spread the word. Smile Dog, send him home. Bring it home, fellas. We're in overtime. We're not quite at 3 hours on the recording, but we're at just hit 3 hours on the actual stream timer. I think the YouTube video will probably be like 3 hours, 2 minutes or something, but I guess it's gonna come out too. We're waiting. We're just sitting it out. Hope you all had a fun time. It was rough. This was a rough round. We're gonna basically do the outro stuff now, so we can go home after the Sadako fight, because we know how this one's going. He has to basically just use that attack repeatedly if he wants to have a chance against Smile Dog. Rough eliminations tonight. Really, really rough eliminations. I will say, though, a lot of the people that stuck around in Losers Bracket, like, a lot of the people that are still in Losers Bracket, I feel like are worthy contenders. Like, I feel like a lot of the people that have made it, that won this round, I feel like they've proven, like, you are a threat now. There's nobody left in Losers Bracket where I'm like, I can't believe this guy's still here. It's like a big surprise. It's like, no, I see how everyone here is like a threat so far. And Smile Dog wins. Unsurprising. Well, I mean, unsurprising once we saw how round 1 went. It'll be Smile Dog versus Ashley at the next stream. We have one match next. It is Sadako versus Clippy. Proven as cheaters. So true. There do be some cheaters in Losers Bracket. Because this thing is like Winners Bracket right now. I'm looking at Winners Bracket and I'm like, ugh, I kind of don't know about some of you. Like, Ice Climbers and Cubone still in Winners Bracket's kind of crazy to me. Kim Pine, I'm surprised by, but that's like a little bit of a based one. That's like a based, I'm surprised you're still in Winners Bracket. Anyway, let's go to Sasquatch. Let's get his goodbyes. I put power food, but that's okay. My battery's at 10%. I will let my fate be decided on its own. That's why it's on all the way. Who won? Smile Dog obliterated Sasquatch. It wasn't even close. Sasquatch hit him like 5 times or something over both rounds. Sasquatch is utterly shocked by the speed and power of Smile Dog. He simply could not keep up with Smile Dog's speed and attack patterns. Once again, he had grossly underestimated the abilities of another fighter. With a heavy sigh, Sasquatch realizes his journey in the M.U.G.E.N tournament is over. Fellas, it is now time for Sadako versus Microsoft Clippy. Microsoft Clippy is not getting interviewed. I don't like him. I don't like talking to him. He's a little freak. He tried to get Leatherface to turn on Kermit. But if he can beat Sadako here, if he can overthrow and eliminate the leader of the Spiral, I'll start interviewing Clippy each week. But for now, we're going to go see how Sadako has to say about a lot of things here. So this is Juice Man getting ready to interview Sadako after, it's not immediately after the elimination, or getting bumped down by Monaco, but shortly after. Sadako appears on the screen. Her expression, oh, the sirens are coming, the cops. Sadako appears on the screen. That's the ambulance coming for Sasquatch and all the people caught in the Ice Climber riots. Sadako appears on the screen, her expression a mix of anger and determination. She addresses Juice Man directly, her voice filled with venom. You think you've defeated me, Juice Man? You're mistaken. This is merely a setback. I will not rest until I have avenged my death and brought ruin upon those who have wronged me. As for my fellow Spirals, they are resilient and will continue to fight for our cause. We may have been pushed back, but we will rise again, stronger than ever. Be prepared for your inevitable fall, Juice Man, for the day of our reckoning is fast approaching. With a chilling laugh, Sadako vanishes from the screen. Is this because I tried to help Pumpkinhead defeat Monica, or is there like something else you're mad at me about? Sadako reappears on the screen, her cold gaze fixed on Juice Man. She doesn't seem pleased by Juice Man's question, but she decides to answer nonetheless. Your actions concerning Monica are indeed part of the reason for my animosity towards you, Juice Man. However, there are other factors as well. Your constant meddling in the affairs of the Spiral, and your attempts to thwart our revenge only serve to intensify our hatred for you. So yes, you have many reasons to fear us, and none of them will be satisfied until you are no more. Oh man, come on, I'm just the interviewer. I don't have a ball in this fight. Your role as an interviewer does not exempt you from the consequences of your actions, Juice Man. By supporting those who stand against us and trying to undermine our efforts, you have chosen a side, and now you must face the wrath of the Spiral. There will be no mercy for those who dare oppose us, so if you truly care about your well-being, I suggest you distance yourself from our enemies and mind your own business. Okay, but I still need to interview you about your upcoming fight against Microsoft Clippy and about your thoughts on people saying that last round marks the downfall of the Spiral. My upcoming fight against Microsoft Clippy is merely another obstacle. She said violence is silent. Is merely another obstacle in my quest for vengeance. Clippy may be a formidable opponent, but they will not stand in my way for long. As for the downfall of the Spiral, these claims are premature and foolish. We have faced setbacks, yes, but we are far from defeated. Our resolve has only strengthened, and we will continue to fight until justice is served. As the next round of losers bracket progresses, Sadako watches as all of the news breaks. Sasquatch and the Moon, her fellow Spiral cohorts, well, two more, lose and are fully eliminated from the tournament. On top of that, Grillby wins his fight, but then what's the word? God, what the fuck is it? Not disavow, but where he he's not a member of them anymore. Denounce. Leaving only Sadako, Ashley, and Monica as Sadako prepares for her upcoming fight. I want to see how she reacts to all this. Sadako reappears on the screen, her cold gaze filled with anger and determination. She addresses you to... Okay, well, let's redo that one. She didn't say anything. It, fucked up. These losses, they will not go unpunished. Our numbers may be dwindling, but our resolve remains strong. The Spiral will rise again, and those who betrayed us will pay the ultimate price. Mark my words, Juice Man, we will have our vengeance no matter the cost. And with that, we'll get more thoughts on the Grillby stuff next time. We're trying to keep that one short and simple. Sadako versus Grillby, main event here tonight. I don't remember where she is. That's Scorpion, so Sadako's down here. Did I say Grillby? Sadako versus Clippy. Sadako versus Grillby is loser finals, of course. Spoilers. Call that foreshadowing around here. Leader of the Spiral. Is the Spiral's downfall truly here? We will be pausing that ad break. And we get the funky Alice in Wonderland music for this one. Clippy's immediately being extremely aggressive against Sadako here. Sadako is not able to get any attacks off against Clippy. He's ricocheting the whole ring. He's doing so much damage to her before she can do anything. Clippy, I should have mentioned her that Clippy is the one that eliminated Leatherface. I completely forgot about that. Clippy is like the entire reason Leatherface isn't a part of the Spiral or the tournament anymore. Dude, she is not doing good against Clippy. He's got her in the box. And she's starting to get some offense in. She's just spamming. She is spamming the arm attack. Okay, that was big damage. Oh, but Clippy's got some big damage of his own. She needs to have that kind of aggression non-stop, because she's losing this round for sure. It's all about can she turn around and take the other two matches. We've seen people do it. It's very doable. Frosty says, I believe in the Clippy. Oh, she's doing something. Oh, she tried to rush in for a super there, but Clippy timed the dodge perfectly. Big German suplex. Shades of Hatsune Miku, rest in peace. Clippy takes round 1. Bro brought out the OG Xbox to help him. He's not called Microsoft Clippy for nothing. Sadako's gotta be real careful here and not let him just go extreme aggro on her. She also needs to not whiff her super. Oh! She immediately whiffed the super as soon as I said that. Literally aimed it in the wrong direction. I thought the game lagged for a second. Dude, what a rough round. We're definitely losing Sadako. She cannot stand up to this chaos. She's got Xerox, bro. That's the original Xbox, is the dang Xerox machine. Okay, hold up, hold up, hold up! Sick combo alert, sick combo alert. Hold up, chainsaw super. Okay, wait, wait, hold on, hold on. Hold on, she's cooking. Put her back in the kitchen. She's cooking. She just had to run to the store for some spices. I shouldn't count her out so soon. She can still turn this around. But Clippy does got her in the corner. Oh, big scare. Oh! This is kind of crazy. This Clippy looks way worse and Sadako looks way better previously. Dude, yeah, they're going crazy here. Oh! Dude, she's busting. She was balconing all her moves. She was just charging up in round 1. Sadako takes round 2. The Crow gives a big thumbs up. Here we go. Final round. Sudden death. Sadako was just charging up her power. She had to wait for the 7 minutes to pass. It is definitely anyone's game here now. We've both seen them be very dominant in each round. Clippy moving in for some aggro. Oh, she's going for a super. Oh, that's a good one. That's a real good one. The heart grab. It's a good chunk of, well, really all of them are real good as long as the issue is she can't whiff them. That one's hard to whiff though. Oh, she's juggling him. He takes so much damage from the aerial attacks. She needs to focus on aerials. I think she was relying a little too much on the Crow. I saw a small, oh, bazooka! That one connected, that did so much damage, oh my god. She's gonna win. She's gonna do it. Sadako's turn around. This is why she's the leader of the Spiral. Big Crow. She's just spamming, she's just spamming. She knew it would work. She got in the corner, she started AoE spamming. That one's for the boys. And just like that, Microsoft Clippy is eliminated. Sadako is victorious. The leader of the Spiral stays in. Who is she facing next round? That's the important question. Oh my god, she has to fight Maka next round. Maka versus Sadako next stream. Alright, here, I'll real quick. Alright, speed run of the matches for the next stream before we go. Rambo versus the Ice Climbers. Anzu versus Senator Armstrong. Cubone versus Missing No. Pokemon Battle. Lelouch versus Metal Gear Rex. Giant Robot Battle. Homer Simpson versus Monokuma. Palico versus Kim Pine. Monica versus the Rabid. Green Lantern versus Piranha Plant. And then in losers bracket next stream as well. Maka Albarn versus Sadako. Glover versus Isaac. Cinnamoroll versus Grillby. Kururu versus Gojo Satoru. Chowder versus Cirno. The Farmer versus Marcus Damon. Riku and Kine versus Kazuma Kiryu. And Ashley versus Smile Dog. Insane matchups next week. Whoo-wee. That was great, up close fights. Alright, we had a lot of hard losses there. I'm going to thank you all for coming. It's been a stream. I think it went well. It just sucks some of the losses we had. Thank you for coming. I'll see you all next time.